5 of 5 for the Amazon challenge. This is the grand finale. This is the ultimate roadmap to your 6-figure developer career. Get excited, guys. Tell me where you're tuning in from, whether it's Crowdcast, whether it's YouTube, whether it's over on Twitch. Let me know where you're watching right now. If you haven't already, make sure you do sign up because there's a massive prize for everyone who signs up. Guys, get excited. Welcome to day 5 of the Amazon challenge. Let's kick it, guys. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's go, guys. This is incredible stuff, guys. Wow, look at everyone. We have so many people over at Crowdcast. We have so many people over at YouTube right now. This is awesome. We've got Tech Awesome tuning in from England. We've got Lebanon, Michael Gerges. Tanu says Crowdcast. John says, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? Nice. Now, guys, yesterday was an incredible day. And if you're joining for the first time just today, do not worry. We have a full training for you today, okay? So this is going to be your training to full stack development, and it's going to help you kickstart your career as a software developer into the 6-figure territory and beyond, okay? So get excited for this, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into today's session. We have the Philippines in the house, and Nepal, Malaysia. This is awesome stuff. John says, sign up where? Don't worry, dude. You're already in Crowdcast. That's incredible stuff. Don't worry, man. Let's carry on, guys. So what's going down today? Well, let's have a look. We have the Amazon full stack roadmap, okay? No, so Amazon day 5, where we're going to be teaching you the full stack roadmap. So it's going to be a hell of an intense session. Get your coffees, get everything you need to get concentrated. This will be an incredible, powerful session, guys. Here's a breakdown of today's training and what you're going to be learning. So we're going to be going through the ultimate full stack roadmap to bag your dream job, okay? I reveal my secrets as to how I went ahead, started from a developer who knew nothing. I had no understanding of how to code before when I got started. But I'm going to show you how I went from that 0 point all the way to a 6-figure career and beyond, okay? So get excited for that. We have Netherlands in the house, Morocco in the house. This is awesome to see. Germany, what's up? Nice. We have a one-time exclusive surprise for everyone at the end of this session. So if you are watching right now, then you are incredibly lucky and good on you because we have an incredibly it's a one-time exclusive offer. I'm not going to repeat this one after this. Once it's done, it's gone. It's never coming back. And guys, for everyone who signed up, there's a little free gift. Right, there's going to be a free gift for every single person. We already got the donations rolling in. Thank you so much, Kumar. Appreciate you, dude. North Korea, what's up? Jake Sue says, get your ball already. Hell yeah, dude. Exactly. Denise says, I'm so close on day 4. This has been so fun. I love that, Denise. Welcome to day 5. And let's keep on going, guys. Remember, stay until the end to get the epic surprise for free. Okay, so there's going to be an amazing surprise for everyone. And it's just going to be so much fun. Jordan goes, I just got my beer. Hell yeah, dude. Let me know what your setup is. And this is going to be so much fun. Guys, that's not all. Remember, we're going to be opening the doors to 0 to full stack hero. So this is going to be an exclusive offer, which is only available today. And after today, it's not going to be available. So stay tuned. It's directly after the training. We have so much planned for you. Get ready. We're going to open the doors to our flagship community. Guys, let's talk about the Amazon product, the Amazon challenge. The Amazon challenge was huge. It was absolutely incredible. We actually have some Papa Fan members in the house. What's up, Yazir? Ireland, Tommy the Blade in the house. What's up? The Amazon challenge was absolutely incredible. We had over 7,000 visitors now. I just checked it. 44,000 subscribers because that number will hit 44 in this session. And guys, over 3,600 people signed up for this challenge alone. That is impressive and incredible. And wow. Juliana says, day 4 build is making me go crazy. Day 4 was a challenge, guys. I told you we were going to step it up. This is what we did on day 1. We built your digital resume. Now, why the hell would you need a digital resume, right? Remember, everyone else has boring CVs, so you want to stand out from the rest. So on day 1, we went ahead and dropped you a free digital resume. Now, if you're watching on Crowdcast and it's your first time seeing me, then remember, you can go ahead and actually get that free resume by following me over on YouTube at Sunny Sanga And yeah, it's day 1 of the Amazon challenge, completely free. You're going to get that resume that looks like this, completely responsive, good stuff, right? Day 2, we went ahead and killed it with the front end build. This involved Next.js. We had some Tailwind in there, and we did some fake store API integration. This was so fun. Okay, this is so fun. I love this one. I can't pronounce the name because, guys, you are making YouTube healthy. That's what I love. The positivity, that's exactly why we are doing it. Yap Yet Qiang says, I am staying till the end. Chinmay says, yo, Sunny. Arjun says, I survived. Hell yeah, guys. We have 1,000 people on Crowdcast right now. 1,000 people on Crowdcast. That is incredible. We have literally 200 people on YouTube. Wow. With so many people getting hyped for today's session. Day 3, authentication and checkout. We built an amazing Google sign-in flow. So much fun. And we also had the ability to add items to your product, okay? So guys, remember, if you want to build applications like this, right? So if you want to build an app like this, so a fully functional Amazon clone, so where you can go ahead and add items to your basket, you can go ahead and click it, check out your basket. You can see add and remove items, proceed to checkout, create Stripe checkout sessions, proceed fully to your payment, process the payments. Then that's what we did in day 3, and day 4 is where the payment processing popped in as well. So much power behind this 5-day challenge. It was by far the biggest I've ever done. Okay, so it's going to be so much fun, right? Day 4 is where we did Stripe payments, webhook, and database. Now I know a lot of you who did day 4 it's going to be tough, right? I know that. I set that as a challenge. I didn't want to make it so easy for everyone. So that is an incredible challenge. I want to know right now, guys, let me know where you guys are kind of, you know, like where you're at in the challenge, right? If you're just seeing me for the first time today, say it. This is my day 1. Otherwise, if you're in day 5 right now, hell yeah, tell me where you're watching from. Right? This is what we learned. We learned some Firebase, some React.js, some Next.js, some Redux, okay, some Tailwind CSS, webhooks, Next.js, fake store API, and Stripe, right? Incredibly powerful technologies here, all learned in the space of 1 week. That's insane. We just pushed over 100 likes on YouTube. That's crazy, right? This is so much fun, guys. Everyone's saying, Arjun says, day 4 was so difficult. Yes, but Tanu says day 4 was almost done. Nice. JM Ninja actually went ahead and conquered it, and I saw he deployed it, and same with Monwa. Now, guys, I didn't expect to get this many homework submissions, right? But 1,500 plus we got throughout this challenge. That's so hard to digest. I don't think you understand. That is huge. And all of you absolutely killed it for day 4, right? The ones of you, those of you who pushed through and done it, incredible work. So much love throughout this challenge. So if you guys can see all the appreciation that you guys are sending through, I always read it. Thank you so much, Alex, as the GOAT. Thank you so much. Amazing stuff. Andy B, I see you, dude. Samit, what a legend. He always tunes in. And then we have so many more amazing faces. Guys, here's the prizes for this challenge, the 10,000 prize pool, okay? So don't worry if you didn't make it to the end of the challenge, you're still in it, guys. The whole point of this entire challenge was to learn something new. Now comment right now if you learned something new throughout this challenge. And if you are here today for the first time, you're about to learn so much information. So get ready, get your coffees ready, and we're gonna keep on killing it. First place prize was a free diamond mentorship. Second place prize was 3 winners of a platinum bootcamp experience. And third place was 10 winners get 50% off the platinum bootcamp experience inside of Zero to Full Stack Hero. Now, guys, we couldn't honestly crunch the numbers in time. It's so many people competed with this challenge, and I didn't expect that many people to make it to day 4, but you did, right? Even some of you didn't even post it in Facebook, which I was amazed about. You just humbly posted your homework. So guys, I want to say we had to extend it. We had to extend so that way we could give everyone a fair chance and figure out who actually deserves first, second, and third place. There are 15 winners available, so keep an eye on your inboxes because we're going to be shooting you an email, calling you. I'll be personally calling you, jumping on a call with you, and then we're going to go ahead and give you these prizes. But don't worry, because I have a prize for every single person today. Okay, and everyone is going to be a winner inside of this challenge, as well as the three amazing big prizes that we have to give away. So do not worry, we're going to keep on going. Meet your instructor for today, guys. It's your boy, Papa React, right? So if you don't know me, my name is Sunny Sanga. I made 250 grand with React by the age of 23. I built 20 plus clones on YouTube, and leave a comment if you know who I am. Okay. Like if you don't know who I am, then, you know, that's cool. Get to know me today. It's all good. And don't worry, nobody is late here, right? Denise says, I learned a ton. Thank you. Juliana says, I was dreaming to learn Firebase and Stripe, and this thing blew my mind. Jake Sue says, all this is new to me and I learned a ton. Jordan says, never used any of the technology before, a little bit of React. Natasha says, I learned a lot. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's the kind of positivity we need inside of this place right now. Now, Jay's going to be answering your questions inside of Crowdcast, so feel free to go ahead and ask away at questions and things like that. Now, guys, I'm going to show you how I was able to make 250K in the space of a couple of years as I went from junior all the way up, and I'll show you a few secrets so you can do the same thing, okay? Now, guys, let's talk about the ultimate full stack roadmap to your 6-figure dream job. How many of you would love to get a developer job? Comment right now saying, me, I would love to get a job as a developer. Right now, comment it in the comment section. Let me know. And again, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I can see all your amazing comments across platforms right now. And this is incredible, guys. Thank you so much, right? So how to make money as a full stack developer? Well, the first thing that you need to do, guys, is learn React, right? Now, trust me when I say this, it's not just as simple as learning React. I'm going to break it down. There are fundamentals behind it which form up to the point of learning React, but learning React is going to make you a career that I promise you will be fruitful. We have so many people saying, yes, I want to change my life. I want to get a job. Michael, Gerges, Ali, Alex, Nisha, Rahul, we have Matt Larson, Monwa. We have so many people, Arjun, and it's coming through a little bit delayed on Crowdcast. This is some crazy stuff. Alonzo, this is amazing, guys. This is amazing. Jordan says, hell yeah. She goes, says, I hate working at Audi. Don't worry. That's what we do. We work hard and we get to this point so that way we can keep on pushing. Look at the response we're getting today, guys. Incredible stuff, right? Anthony says, I would love to have a job as a developer, right? So why am I pushing React on you? Okay, why? It's the most popular language, most popular framework, okay? And it's powered by JavaScript. JavaScript is the most popular language at the moment, right? 69%. That's not even close, okay, to the other ones. So you can see you've got Python, Java, and I always get the question of, Sunny, what should I learn, right? Sarah, what's up? Welcome, and it's good to see you in the house. Guys, right now, like, it's not a question of should I learn Python, Java. Look at JavaScript. It is a king at the top right now, right? You want to be learning what is in demand, so go for it. Same thing with React. You can see it's just like crapping on the rest of them. You want to learn the thing that's in demand. Top companies. I mean, does anyone recognize any of these companies? I sure as hell do. This is Netflix, Amazon. We built those two. Airbnb, Cloudflare, Uber. Who knows? Maybe it is an Uber clone coming soon, okay? So this is what we want to be learning React for, okay? So let's talk about some quick stats, okay? Some quick stats about why we love React. Firstly, why do we love it? The components, the virtual DOM, performance, simplicity, reusability. Now, I know if you're new to React, you're probably wondering, what the heck is this guy talking about, right? Well, I'm going to simplify it. Do not worry. And like I said, guys, the stats are like, that's proof in the pudding, right? The community, 56,000, used by 8,000 plus industry leaders. It's absolutely crushing it. It's one of the most highly searched Google terms on Google. So right now, highly searched Google terms, but there you go. There you can see it right now. React is way at the top, right? Absolutely killing it, right? GitHub stats, killing it. So what is possible with React? What can you build with React, okay? Like if you have never used it before, you're probably wondering, I don't know what I can actually do with React. So why should I bother investing my time into this new tech that he's preaching about? Well, let me show you, okay? So this is just an example of what you can do. You can build Snapchat, right? You can build a LinkedIn like application, right? iMessage, you can build WhatsApp, you can build Google, you can build Hulu, and of course, you can build Amazon, right? All with the power of React. And this is no joke because all of these videos are currently available on YouTube for absolutely free, right? So obviously, if you haven't already checked that out, go ahead and check it out because that's going to be a massive win for you guys, completely free, okay? So Matt Larson says, I finished the Netflix front end yesterday. That's awesome, dude. Giovanni says, will you also be teaching about data structures and algorithms? We actually had an amazing success coach call inside of Zero to Full Stack Hero. So yes, we do. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that in a bit, okay? guys, what does a full stack developer even mean though, right? So I always throw this word around, and we're going to get into this training right now, okay? So what does it mean to be a full stack? Let's talk about the front end, right? So full stack consists of front end and back end. So front end first, right? This is basically the beautiful parts of the application, the thing that the user is going to see. So this breaks down into 3 fundamentals: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? You're gonna need to nail down on these fundamentals. They are crucial if you ever wanna go ahead and pick up a React, okay? So as you can see, HTML, CSS, JavaScript over here, then you get these different frameworks that you can use it with. So you might have heard of REACT.JS, Angular. Let me know if you've heard of any of these, right? Testing and debugging is also covered in the front end. You can use different testing techniques. This is a very highly sought after skill. So you can see the average base salary inside the US is 106K. That's actually incredibly high. That's amazing, right? Now I can promise you, I didn't even start on 106K. I started on £25,000 as my first developer position, but I'm going to show you why today you shouldn't care about that initial salary and why you should just go ahead and get that job so you can follow a form of mentorship. And I'm going to explain all of this very soon, but I'm going to show you how you can quickly elevate from that 23 or 25 starting position all the way up to 100 plus. And guys, I've done it a few times, so honestly, you can do this as well, okay? Now, front developer job opportunities, right? Front end developer, so many different jobs, right? You can check Indeed, Glassdoor. You probably have heard about some of these things, right? So some of these things are massively, they're massively popular job recruitment sites. So definitely go ahead and check that one out. Now, is anyone hungry, right? Now, if you let me know right now and you're watching this, because it's midday over in the UK, is anyone, a bit hungry right now? Because I'm going to explain this in a way that I think will make a lot of sense, right? Welcome to the full stack burger, right? So think of, full stack development, right, as different layers, okay? So we've got React, which is the front end. That's the top layer, right? That's what the user is going to see, right? So this is the top of the burger, right? You've got HTML, right? So that's the tomato. That's what keeps, the structure of your burger together. So that's basically how you lay out, where does the text go on the web page? Where does the picture go and so forth? The CSS is the cheese, right? It's what gives it the flavor. It's what makes Netflix look like Netflix. It's what makes Google look like Google. It's the, it's what gives it that little kind of finishing touch. You put a little bit of cheese in there and it kind of adds in. And then the final bit of meat inside of the application, the brains of your application, is JavaScript, okay? So this burger, and then comment right now if that burger is making you hungry. It's making me hungry right now, okay? But that is the meat of the application, right? And then underneath all of that, the thing that supports everything, that's the back end. That's Node.js in our case, right? So Node.js is the back end. And as you can see, React sits on the top, that's the front end. And Node.js is what, not everyone sees it, but it does a big important job. Imagine you're having burgers without that bottom bun. Everything's gonna fall apart, right? So hopefully you're not too hungry now, but that's an important concept about full stack development. Redux is like a layer on the top, right? And it surrounds everything, so you can see it overhangs. And the perfect thing about Redux is it's a global store. Now, we did use Redux in this build. We used it in the Amazon build explanation. Everyone's saying, damn, crazy explanation. I want to eat now. Sorry about that if I made you hungry, but yeah. Dan Astrillo says, currently eating a burger from Burger King. Might as well imagine my cheeseburger like that. Exactly. Natasha says, vegan meat. Whatever is your flavor, you can do it here, okay? So this is another visualization, right? If that one didn't quite hit the spot, imagine you're a restaurant, right? You're looking through the menu. That's the user experience, right? That's the front end. Right? So the user goes onto your application, they kind of, interact with it. They're going to open up Uber, go ahead and try and find a driver and go to their sort of destination, right? And then what happens once you you say, I want to order a cheeseburger, I want to get some fries, and you give that to who? You give that to the waiter. The waiter is what we call like an API. It's the communication between the front end and the back end, right? This is the guy or girl that goes back and forth from the table to the kitchen and makes things happen. Now the kitchen is where the cooking happens, right? This is where the back end sort of, the magic happens. Without the kitchen, you're not gonna get any juicy meals, right? Uber's not gonna be able to get you attached to your rider. That's not going to work out well, right? Your users are going to be pissed off, and that's the exact same way it works in a restaurant. So that's a very nice way of thinking about it, right? Now that middleman can be replaced. It might not just be an API. You can also use something like GraphQL and all this other tech. But there you go, okay? Jordan says, Sonny, got to come up to Leeds. I know a crazy good burger joint. 100%, dude. I'm down. So guys, it's never too late to start learning, okay? I want to stress this so much. We have 300 people already on YouTube, and we have 1,600 on Crowdcast. That's insane, right? So guys, this is what I like to kind of, illustrate to some of my new students. So get used to looking at code as your first starting point, right? Now you're probably wondering, what the hell does that mean? It means the first time you look at code, it's very scary, right? It's very scary. You have no idea what you're even looking at, right? So keep on getting used to just staring at some code, right? I know it sounds stupid, but you're going to start to notice patterns. You're going to start to notice, oh, that's what a variable looks like. Oh, that's what this does. And oh, that's a function. And you're going to start seeing things a bit more, right? Cameron says, when will the doors open for the course? It will open today at the end of this video. Stay tuned, brother, right? And then I want you to go ahead and pick up some work on some side projects, work on practical applications. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how we can do all this in just a sec. Now, guys, like I mentioned, we teach everything inside of our community. So the basics, so the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all the way up the stack. So you're going to learn the entire burger inside of our course, right? So this is Zero to Full Stack Hero, and we're opening the doors today. Just hold on, right? Hold on. It's going to be worth the wait. I have an exclusive surprise for everyone that is here today, and it is the biggest damn exclusive just offer we have ever done, and I can't wait to show you guys, right? Full stack devs, here's their sort of earning potential, 97K, it varies, it can go up, it can go down. But what I would say is don't worry about, chasing the full stack straight away. Go for the front end, right? Get a front end position, then kind of move into the back end and move your way around. But like I said, loads of job opportunities over here too. Indeed, Glassdoor, respected websites that we trust. Let's get into some technical nitty gritty, right? HTML, what the heck is HTML? It's so basically you're going to need to, right? It's how you form a web page together, right? So we have a blank canvas. We have a web page on the screen right now. Where does the text go? Where does an image go? Where can I put in a heading and things like that? That's HTML. It's the basics, the absolute fundamentals. Don't overcomplicate this bit, right? Don't try and go into metadata and head tags and start tweaking everything, thinking you need to know every little bit. Don't worry about it. Just get a page, right? Put some information on it, add a picture, move on, right? And then kind of come back and iterate and get better and better slowly, right? CSS. This is where you add in the cheese, right? This is where you make the website sort of, look the part, right? If without CSS, it would just look like crap. It would look like a blank piece of paper, right? Which is white with a bit of text on. That's rubbish. CSS is how we make Google look like Google, is how we make Netflix look like Netflix. And the main concepts here are things like Flexbox, responsive design, which we did cover inside the Amazon build, media queries, and things like Tailwind CSS, right? This is where you can crush your CSS and level up into a new, sort of a new territory, right? Then we've got JavaScript. This is probably the most important part, okay? This is where you just need to master the fundamentals. Like I said, we cover the fundamentals inside Zero to Full Stack Hero, but this is things like data types, functions. What the heck is ES6 and ES7, right? Somebody just said CSS is the makeup. That's great. That's a great analogy, actually. That's a good way of looking at it. It's a very nice way of looking at it, dude, right? DOM manipulation, scope. What is a fetch API? What is asynchronous stuff? These are all important things that you should learn, okay? Now, don't rush to React. Learn this stuff, nail it down. It's like building a house and the bricks are just soft, right? It's just going to crumble if your foundations aren't solid, right? So let's go ahead and make sure we got all of that down. Now that's where React comes in. Once you got them fundamentals nailed in, this is where you want to go ahead and learn some React. So I'm going to break down React to you a little bit and explain this a bit more, right? So React, it consists of something called components. Components, as you can see on the screen right now, think of a web page and you just break it apart, right? So if you've got like a profile picture, you've got a header banner, you've got some products on your page, that's what you can think about in terms of React components, okay? So guys, we're almost at 200 likes. That's the crazy stuff. I see somebody's confused on promises. All it takes is practice, right? So Aadil says, Sonny's example game is fire. Thank you so much, dude. So like I said, component-based design. This is a website pretty much split up into components. You've got a hero, you've got two columns, a side, a main, a nav bar at the top. The beautiful thing about components is you can reuse them, right? So why write a product once and copy and paste it several times when I can write a product component once and then I can reuse the product component and change something called the properties of that component, so that way it can just be reused. And then the best part is if I change the styling of it, it changes everywhere that it's used. I don't have to go over to some hard-coded copy and text value. It just works, right? So as we can see here, it can be broken down. We've got header, image section, footer, features, blog post. And as you guys saw, we did this inside the Netflix challenge, right? So we went ahead, the Amazon challenge, sorry. We had the header over here, we had the products, we had the banner, all of this good stuff we went ahead and built in those 5 amazing days, right? So like we said, class-based components and functional. Now, if you are learning some React, you're probably going to run into this at one point. So I might as well just address the elephant in the room, right? What should you learn, class-based or functional? Like, and if you don't even know what that means, don't worry. It's all right. It's part of the journey. But you're going to come into 2 things, right? You're going to come into this sort of class-based component versus functional kind of battle that comes into play, right? Now, the thing is, you need to know both, right? Class-based components, they use an ES6 way of learning basically of how to create a component. It's like the longer way of creating a component. And it was the first, very important, it was the first way of creating a component. So that's important. The second way is functional components. This is what we call functional programming. It's the way the market is moving towards right now. And this is something which I'd definitely recommend that you pick up, because when you're building something new, you should be using the functional components. Now, I'm going to show you inside the course, inside Zero to Full Stack Hero, how you can go ahead and change class-based components into functional. That's really important, because say you go over to a company, you can't just assume them to have the latest and greatest tech, right? You need to go in and get ready and be prepared to look at some old tech and say to them, I can actually upgrade your stack here and make it functional components. Then you get value added to your sort of proposition. You can charge more. That's going to work out a lot better for you, right? There's 2 fundamentals in React called state and props. The first one that we're going to talk about is props, right? Now, props are something which are read-only. Making it simple. Imagine we had a product component that I want to reuse 50 times, right? I shouldn't have to go ahead and copy and paste it, like I said. So we can change the properties that we pass to a component, and that's going to allow us to reuse that component several times. An example of this is here, where we have the products, right? So this is the same component. I just changed the props, and as you can see, it renders out a different outcome. Okay, the next one is state. State is like a short-term memory, right? So every single individual component can have its own kind of short-term memory. That's what we refer to as state. It's crucial for individual sort of things that you're going to come up in and run up to when you're sort of working in React. For example, the state of the sort of, the search bar. How can I get the text from the search bar? Well, I can tap into some state, and then this search bar now exists inside, like that variable exists, and I can use it, okay? So very important stuff that we can do. Now, you probably heard me say Redux a few times in this challenge. Now, if you don't know what Redux is, I'm going to break it down a little bit for you, right? It's basically a data layer. Now, in apps like Amazon, where we have the ability to add to basket, if we didn't have something like Redux, which is basically a global store, right? So imagine here's our application, and around our application, we have a global store, which we can pull and shoot variables into, okay? Then that's going to be extremely useful, right? If you don't have that, how the hell do you keep track of what's a basket? What's you can do it, but you're going to result in something called prop drilling. You don't want to do prop drilling, because your app will turn into a state like this, right? It'll be a bit of a headache, and what's it called? It'll give you a bit of a headache, and you just don't want to get into that position, okay? So Jay's going to go ahead and interact with you guys right now in the chat and answer. I can see loads of questions popping off, so I need him to go ahead and do that right now. Redux is basically a global store, like I said, right? It's going to be able to access all those components that we're going to build throughout our application, and you can use it. So the number one reason, to be honest with you, why you need to learn Redux is because it is essentially something which is used in pretty much every production app. So you don't want to skip out on Redux. It's just very, very important. Honestly, I would say you should not kind of consider it something small. I'd really take time to go ahead and learn it. Redux overview here. I'm not going to go into this too much, but this is basically what we did inside of the Amazon challenge. You can check out day 3 of the challenge to go ahead and actually see how Redux works and how we can remove and add items to the basket like so, and actually fetch the information from the basket, okay? So you're going to need Redux because it turns your app into a beast mode application. You can do crazy things like a basket functionality and more complicated stuff as you kind of get to know and move on, right? So this is something which I'd 100% recommend that you do. And as I said, guys, you're going to be able to learn all of this in one place, and that's Zero to Full Stack Hero. Again, we're opening the doors extremely soon, okay? Now let's quickly talk about backend. right? So I talked about front end, but what the hell is back end now, right? Back end salaries obviously can be a little bit higher if you're just a solemn back end developer. That's because it tends to be a little bit more logical focus, right? Front end, you can see what you're doing. You're building a website. You're kind of painting out the website and so forth, right? And then this has, again, a huge number of jobs. You probably recognize some of these languages. Most of them are back-end languages. You've got things like Ruby, JavaScript. You've got Java, Python, C#, C++. Now, let me know if anyone knows what any of these are, or if you have any experience with any of this stuff right here. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let's carry on. And let's go on to the next page. Now, how do you get started with learning all of this stuff? YouTube, okay? Don't get it twisted. I know there's so many places out there where they say, you have to go to university and this and that. You don't have to go to university and do all these additional things. You can learn a lot of this on YouTube, and I teach you guys how to do a lot of this in the builds, but you do need a place where you can step up a little bit more and kind of push your skill set, okay? So I can see Natasha saying JS, JavaScript Express. We've got Anthony saying Python, awesome stuff. Ararika saying Java 4 years, I love that. Jay actually coded in Python before. Douglas, Ruby, JM Ninja, PHP, Arjun, Python and C++, amazing stuff. This is really cool. Razul says JS and Python, love that, guys. Right, and again, join a community. Now, I don't know if you guys found it useful, but I think you definitely did. When you got stuck in this challenge, how nice was it to have a place to go ahead and share your problems with, right? So that's the main reason I've created the Zero to Full Stack Hero community, because how much better is it that when you're not alone, you're not just sending messages to a Stack Overflow community and then feeling dumb for it, because let's be true, we've all been there, right? Like everyone feels stupid when you send a message to Stack Overflow, but you shouldn't, right? This is why I always push a community feel. It's a very important part of, succeeding as a developer and shortcutting yourself, right? And again, you might end up in a place called tutorial hell. And this is something which I recommend. How do you beat it, right? I recommend you follow tutorials, but then what happens if you fall into a place where you just feel like you're copying all the time, right? Well, there's one simple answer to that, and that is pretty much going ahead and nailing the fundamentals, okay? So if you start nailing your JavaScript fundamentals, your HTML, your CSS, I promise you this, it's going to prevent this, this kind of headache that you get into where you feel like you're just a copycat, right? And you feel like you can't actually code anything for yourself. The minute you start diving into those fundamentals, I promise you're going to start seeing yourself have a lot more kind of benefits and push forward, okay? So let's go ahead and continue on, guys. But like we talked all about this tech, right? But how do you make money from it, right? So obviously we all want to live that lifestyle where we can be, financially free and kind of push ourselves and just, live the life that we want. So how do I make money with all this skill that I've mentioned before? The first way is teaching, okay? So teaching and coaching, this is the first thing that I recommend that you should go ahead and absolutely crush it with, all right? So quick little water break before we carry on, but let me know what is your favorite part. And if you've ever actually taught someone coding, let me know right now. Alonso says, I think I'm in tutorial hell. Sai Pranay says, tutorial hell is worse than hell itself. Exactly, dude. Let's check out some more of these. Nice. All right, let's have a look at this. Jay, please moderate the chat as well check this out. Nice, let's carry on. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and talk about your stream of income for the first 1 to 3 months while you are learning JavaScript, okay? So make sure you go ahead and listen and pay attention right now, okay? So this is only going to apply if you're a hard worker, right? It does not matter if if you take 100 courses. If you're not working hard, or you're sitting on YouTube writing comments that are negative and things like that, you can screw yourself, right? You're not going to ever get far enough to actually get that six-figure salary, okay? But if you want to go ahead and push yourselves, then cut the negativity out, put the work in, and stop complaining, right? The second thing is teaching JavaScript to students who are one level behind you or learning. So there's an important rule called the 1/3 rule. You should spend 1/3 of your time teaching someone else who's on a level below yours. You should spend 1/3 of your time on people on your level, so like a community kind of feel, and 1/3 of your time should be with a mentor who is one level or kind of a few steps above you, so that way you can go ahead and get the best of all of these different sort of directions, okay? So very important stuff right here. Right, but how do you do that? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into an example. So typically, if you have a student, right, and I'm actually going to go ahead and explain this one myself without the slides, right? If you've got a student, I recommend you teach them for free, right? So join a community, start teaching a student and teach them for absolutely free, right? And then imagine you start teaching one student for $10 per hour, right? If you start teaching them once a week even, that's $40 an hour from one student just for an hour of your time every week, just for 10 bucks. So it's going to be cheap for them. It's going to be profitable for you. And you can quickly stack this up. Let's say you just took out 1 hour of your day and you taught a student every day for $10, right? That's going to times everything by 5. Okay, so that's going to be a massive kind of, you know, a push in terms of your personal income. And loads of people make up excuses. They kind of, you know, they say like, you know, I don't have the abilities, or I don't have the facilities to do this stuff. Everyone can. If you need to go ahead and find students to coach, Facebook groups, Instagram, Wyzant is a great place. Take lessons again. People per hour, Craigslist, Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, and so many more available out there, right? But I would really recommend LinkedIn. I've had a great success with LinkedIn, and it's definitely a place where I would recommend you can really honestly solidly land a gig, and to the point where honestly I've actually sort of mentored a 14-year-old inside of our course called Prashoon, and he's killing it when it comes to LinkedIn. So that's something that I would recommend, right? It doesn't matter about your age and things like that. Okay, number 2, freelancing. Okay, some of the top freelancing sites you can go ahead and sign up to right now. Just make a website, make a profile on these websites. Okay, so Fiverr, Upwork, Top Tool, Simply Hired, People Per Hour, Acquient, Crowded, Creative Group, Freelancer. I bet, like, tell me right now which one of these you recognize, right? If you don't recognize any of those, you should go ahead and kind of push yourself maybe a bit more, right? Joseph says the problem is that they're all in the US. So dude, LinkedIn is not only in the US, it's available worldwide. And trust me when I say it works. It really works. Don't code call. That's the problem. Don't code call with a copy and pasted message. That's what most people do, and they try and go send it out to 300 people. How many of us have got those recruiter messages and we hate it because we know it's sent out to a billion other people, right? We don't like that stuff, so don't do it. Okay, so that's going to be something. Prashoon said he just submitted the day 4 homework. That's awesome, man. Good to see that. JM India says Fiverr, but not for France. I use moat.fr. So if anyone's in France right now, you can go ahead and check that out. Ararika says Upwork. Nice. This is great. Jay Saya says Upwork. Arjun says Fiverr and Freelancer and LinkedIn. Nice. Jake Sue says Upwork. See, lots of people get success over that time. Number 3, the permanent job. Okay, this is going to be the one that gives you most probably the most stability. So if you're looking for stability in your day-to-day career or your day-to-day life, then there is no harm in getting the job. Okay, and I would say this is actually the place you should probably try and aim for in the beginning, because you're going to be surrounded by developers from 9 to 5, right? You're going to have mentorship from 9 to 5 by all your colleagues, by your manager. This is why I try and push someone to go ahead and go further. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Jay, I'm not sure what you're talking about there. So let's go ahead, and this is a sort of illustration I love to show, right? So when you're starting off, this is what we call the modern JavaScript developer pyramid of wealth, right? So when you're starting off, the first thing I say is just learn. Don't worry about the money. Forget the money, okay? So don't worry about the money. Learn the technical coding skills to become a JavaScript developer. That's going to be your primary focus, okay? The next thing you want to do is begin coaching. Like I said, you can pick up all of these people from different groups, from LinkedIn, from all these other things. And I teach all of our students how to do this, to the point where a lot of our students inside the community have their own students that they teach, okay? So that's incredibly important to learn how to do. And again, you can start doing this within 1 to 3 months after you start learning, and you can build a solid income of 3K a month, right? I've done that. Honestly, I've actually done that personally. Freelancing is where you step it up a little bit more. Okay, so this is where you can go ahead and land your own clients. This is where you can put yourself out there to say, I am available to go ahead and build your website for you. Start off with small gigs and then kind of step up a little bit more, right? Whether it's Crowdcast or whether it's YouTube, let me know right now how many of you are where you're from and where you're actually doing freelancing gigs for other people. Like if you're in the States and you're doing gigs for someone over in the UK, if you're in India and you're doing it for someone over in, like it could be anywhere, Asia, like just let me know right now what you're doing and who you've worked for. And I think that can help everyone out. The final one is the job, okay? And now you notice this stacks. right? This actually stacks on top of each other. It's not like exclusive. You can't just, it's not just a case of you can teach, but you can't have a job. No, you can stack this up. To one point, I was coaching, I had a freelancing gig, and I had a full-time job, 9 to 5, and this is pretty much how I was able to get to that point of crushing it with the 250, right? So make sure that that is how you can do it. You stack this up on top of each other, and this can push your total income potential to 15K a month easily. You can do that, right? I never used to believe this. I always kind of used to see it, and I would be, I would kind of be skeptical as to who was telling me this. I would always kind of think like, I don't know if this is possible, or if this person is telling me and it's crap. But now it's become a regular, and to the point where I'm like, everyone overcomplicates this way too much, right? It becomes such a scary thing that we just don't do because we think it's too hard. And you don't want to do that, right? You want to keep on kind of, believing in the system. Trust me, it does work, okay? So we've got, Natasha says, most of them, awesome stuff. That's amazing, right? So comment in the chat, right? So what can making money as a developer help you achieve? Let me know right now. Is it financial stability and freedom? Is it supporting your family? What is your why? You need to have a why, because when you're debugging, things get really hard. You can't just quit, okay? Is it having more time to spend with your loved ones? Maybe you don't like a 9 to 5. Maybe you want to freelance, or is it something else, right? Let me know right now. I'm going to start going ahead and shouting out your whys. This is going to be crucial for your success as a developer, because debugging does get hard, right? And then at those times you pull on your why, and your why is what gets you through it. So we've got Alex says family support. KJS says supporting my family. Michael says everything above. We've got Kishore says financial stability. Techmaster says, is becoming a full stack developer worth it? Please, yes, 100%. Nancy says supporting my family. Shahid says financial help. Yap Yet Qiang says freedom. I love that one, because honestly for me it is freedom as well. I just wanted freedom. I wanted to do my own thing, right? Over on Crowdcast we've got Gayatri says financial independence. Jake Sue says financial freedom. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is amazing. I love to see this. Monwa says financial freedom. And guys, I hope to God, there's so many of you talented people that did this challenge. And I see your builds and I'm like, you don't understand your value yet, right? The fact that you can build what you built in this challenge is gonna that should show you that you can push this skill set. There is no limit now, right? That's why I pushed day 4 to be really hard, because I wanted you guys to push your skills. I wanted you to go ahead and go and push it to the next level. Johnny says get rich. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. That's completely cool, right? And Jordan says I want to be able to work anywhere in the world. I love that one. JM Ninja says freedom to work from anywhere where there is an internet connection. 100%. And before the whole coronavirus situation, I actually went ahead and was coding up on my flight to the Caribbean. So that's incredible. With the guys, we had a holiday. I took my laptop. It's so much fun, right? You can do all of this stuff. So I was going to give you an example of Jimmy, right? So I can tell you, let's do it, right? Let's meet Jimmy. He has 0 coding experience. This is how Jimmy can make 100K quickly, okay? So let me know your comments right now as what you think he can do to help him out. But let's imagine right now, this is from yesterday. Let's imagine Jimmy right now starts from the beginning, right? So this is his 0 point and this is 100K point, okay? And we're gonna have a timeline here of what Jimmy is doing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and actually use a nice timeline. So let's go ahead and put a straight line, okay? So Jimmy starts at at this point and he wants to get to 100K. Right? So what can Jimmy do, right? So he has no JavaScript experience at this point. He is absolutely a newcomer, okay? And this is not, this is Jimmy Fallon, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and say this is the 1 month mark, okay? So this is 1 month into Jimmy's career. And let me go ahead and actually make that a nicer color. Right now it's a horrible color. What is that? Let's go ahead and say this is 1 month into Jimmy's JavaScript learning career. Now I would say focus your full effort of time learning here, okay? So you want to just go ahead and learn at this point. Spend all of this time learning. In 1 month, if you dedicate all of your time to learning, no excuses. We all have jobs. We all have things to do. You need to focus on the learning. So this is going to be your 1 month mark. After that, right, between the sort of 1 to 3 month mark, right? So 1 to 3 month. Then you're going to want to go ahead and start coaching, okay? So like I said, you want to go ahead and start coaching. You can even, hell, you can even start freelancing if you want to, right? And the problem is that people don't do this, is they get too scared. They always say, they're always like, oh, I'm not good enough yet. Or how many times have you heard someone else say, yeah, I'm just learning, I'm not good enough yet, right? So this is something that I want you to go ahead and focus on, coaching and freelancing right now. Jordan says, signing up for Upwork as we speak. Amazing stuff. See, that's what I want. Action, right? Action from you guys right now. So this is the 1 month, 1 to 3 month mark. And at this point, you could be probably making, you know, if you really, really push it, I'm going to be realistic here, but let's just say 5K, right? You could easily, definitely push 5K if you've got coaching and freelancing and you're pushing it to the right way. You just need a good mentor, right? The 3 to 6 month mark. Coaching and freelance is going to give you one hell of a portfolio, plus the one we did, and plus the clones that you should be building during your learning phase is going to give you a chance to land a job. So after 3 months, you can easily 100%, and I'm saying it with confidence, you can land a job at this point. Okay. Do not worry about the salary at this point. Let's say Jimmy's on a 26K salary. Okay. So at this point it's 26K and this is the 6 month mark. Okay, so you're on a 6K salary here, you're adding on 5K, that's around 30K already. Okay, so you're making about 30K after 6 months. And again, you're probably wondering this, but I'm putting in all this work and I'm not seeing the 6 figures yet, right? Don't worry, keep on pushing, because when you're in your job, you're going to have full-time mentorship, okay? This is when you have full-time mentorship and you're going to be pretty much having a manager. You're going to have colleagues. They're going to be teaching you stuff all the time. Now, this is where I would say if you combine that with somewhere like 0 to Full Stack, a community where you can go ahead and have coaching calls, lessons, pushing your skill set every single day, right? Then it is definitely possible from 6 months to 12 months over here. This is a span of 6 months. If you're working super hard for those 6 months and you're taking freelancing gigs every single month in this gap, I kid you not, you can kill it, guys. Yeah, let's say every single month you made an additional 5K from freelancing. Okay, 5K times by 6 is what? That's 30K, right? So, and if, please say I didn't get that wrong, right? But it's 30K, right? So you got 30K, and then what you can do is wait a sec. Have I got that wrong? When I'm live, it's super freaky. No, it's 30K. It's 30K. We're good. All right. So it's 5K freelancing for every single month is 30K. Okay. So you've got 26K plus 30K. So plus another 5K. That's already 61K. Right. If you're taking on freelancing, you're still doing your coaching and you're working. Okay. So this is where you can go ahead and push. At this point, after 12 months, you're at a rough sort of package of around 61K. Okay. At this point, you simply just level your skill set up. You get more mentorship. You can take on the bigger freelancing gigs. You can get a promotion. And I will teach you inside the course. I teach everyone how I'm an aggressive pusher when it comes to pushing for a salary, pushing for a higher raise, pushing for all that good stuff. It's not hard then to push from 61 to 100K, right? So your job salary, if this thing simply increased to 45K, which for me, it did, right? I pushed in my first job from 23 within 7 months, right? Which is crazy, right? So I was on 45K after 7 months. So at that point, you've got 81K, or yeah, roughly around 81K. And then guys, it's only the 20K gap. And I say only, but trust me, when you start getting into a freelancing flow, this is 100% possible. Okay. And you can push this as far as you want. Okay. Don't keep overthinking it. Just do it, right? And then you can be like Jimmy, and like that's probably a real smile behind that, right? But he's making 100 grand. And the thing is, once you get good enough, your skill set goes up. You charge more for it because you become more of a talent, more value you can be given, and you can kind of go into the more deeper territories, right? Now, you guys all tell me right now in the comments, what value of money would be enough to make you live a happy life? Because it's not about the 6 figure, right? And the whole point is that everyone chases the 6 figure, but really the question is what is the golden number to give you a happy life? Let me know in the comments right now. And that's going to be something which is super important that will kind of take you that long way, right? Guys, it's time though for your free surprise. Okay, so this is the one. If you've registered to this webinar and you're excited, then this is the free prize for you that I promised you that we're going to go ahead and give away right now. Okay, so give it a second. I'm going to go ahead and get the sort of, there we go. Let's go ahead and get the music up a bit more. Okay, so what is your free surprise, guys? If anyone went ahead and, joined this challenge, was coding along with me, you know that it can get boring when you're coding, right? It can get super boring, but what makes it not boring is the vibe that you have behind you, right? The vibe you have behind you, the sort of focus, the concentration, there's something in the background that's getting you hyped up to keep on going forward, right? Even right now, everyone's kind of getting pumped up. I can see all the money figures coming in, by the way. So 100K, someone's after 200K. You got to put the music in, and then you can put that work in, and then you can do it, right? JM Ninja says a burger, 100% love that, right? So guys, the free prize I want to give everyone, the free surprise to everyone, is after this webinar ends, I'm going to be emailing everyone a link to the updated Papa Fam playlist. So all the tunes that you guys are listening to throughout the builds, you're going to get a link to the playlist, and it's going to be a completely free playlist. You can go ahead and jump in, use it as you want, go ahead and mess around with it, you know, and it's going to be this is my personal playlist. So whenever I'm building my clones or doing anything, that is going to be completely available for you to have, right? It's a completely free updated Papa Fam playlist, right? So this is all the tunes that you hear when we're live, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys love that as a free surprise for anyone who has gone ahead and registered for this right now, okay? But that's not all, guys, okay? That is not all we're doing for you today, right? Who thinks it's time to open the doors to the flagship product, right? Who wants to open the doors to zero to full stack hero? Now, why the hell should you join this, right? Is it another Udemy course? Is it another, course that's being sold to me? No, it's not. It's not just a normal, typical course that you're seeing. It's completely different. And we're actually going to be speaking to some of the members today, and anyone who joins today, I'm going to be bringing them live on a call and speaking to them as well. But this is why you should join the Papa Fam. And straight after that, I'm going to be announcing a massive surprise, and then we're going to go ahead and open the doors, okay? So get ready. If you want to learn any of this tech, right? You want to learn JavaScript, React, Redux, Node.js, Firebase, TypeScript, Express MongoDB, GraphQL, all this good stuff. If you want to learn this, then you need a lifetime membership somewhere where, you're going to get this consistently delivered to you, okay? Like, because we've all been there, right? We've all bought a course and we just kind of, left it, right? How many Udemy courses I have tons that I've just never gone past the first, few sessions and just kind of forgotten about it. You need somewhere where you can have full stack training, right? So this is mentorship all the time. Like I said, being in a job is great because you get that full-time mentorship. But if you're not in the job and you're still at that learning phase, how can you push yourself a bit further up? How can you go ahead and still have a mentor? Like, if you guys are sitting there watching this right now, but how can you get a mentor? Right? How can you get somebody that you can go ahead and mentor? Because it's not easy when you don't have a job to find a mentor. Everyone says it, but it's kind of tough to go ahead and do it, right? We have weekly coaching calls. Every week, I deliver a single week on Wednesdays, I deliver a coaching call. And for the Diamond members, every fortnight, it's going to be 2 coaching calls, right? So that's incredible stuff. And we go through everything. We go through all sorts of new tech, all sorts of old tech, the Redux stuff. We go through all the really difficult stuff. We go through interview prep. We go through all of the stuff, and we celebrate our wins together as a community. And on top of that, the success coaches are now in there, which is incredible. I'm going to explain what success coaches are in just a second. But we have an exclusive Slack community Discord and everything that you're going to need to know to go from zero to making your first pound, dollar, rupee, whatever you want to do as a full stack developer, okay? And yes, it is lifetime access once you join, okay? These are all the content packs that are inside of Zero to Full Stack Hero. Immediately when you jump in, we've got React Basics available. Web Dev Essentials, we are popping in every single week straight after this challenge. We've already got the first week available. And then every single course you see right here is part of the offer that we're going to be giving today, okay? So if you join today, you're going to be able to get lifetime access. So the minute I release the extra sort of content inside this course, you'll get that for life. Right, you get the community access, you get the modules, you get everything for life, right? It's not going to go anywhere. So this is different stuff, right? And then again, like I said, we have the weekly coaching. This in itself, guys, I charge quite high amounts for one-on-one coaching, but what this is crazy value because we do. Guess how long these coaching calls are? They are not simply just, 45 minutes, an hour. No, we go hard for 3-4 hours every single week. 3 to 4 hours every week. I'm directly answering your questions on the Zoom call. It's a group. It's incredibly, honestly, it's huge. And we've already got 50 hours of content. Everything that we've already done has been recorded and added to the course, okay? And like I said, success coaches are now running calls on every Friday. We have a student area, so you as a student can even upload your own content. And we, like I said, Diamond members are going to get every fortnight an additional call. Samuel says, guys, Diamond membership is one of the best things you can invest in your life. See it as a life investment. I couldn't agree more with you, dude. And I'm going to be bringing on loads of our members very shortly, okay? If you add 6 success coaches, call them 6 to 8. Okay, yeah, 100%. Now check this out, guys. Let's hear from some of the Papa Fam themselves, okay? So this is Jastej Singh. This is one of my students who literally got into the Papa Fam. I think it was during the Netflix challenge. He landed a 50,000 year job, right? So it was a $50,000 a year contract. Absolutely crushed it. And then during a coaching call, I talked about freelancing and how you can push your freelancing portfolio. And guys, he took it even further and landed another 50K contract in a freelancing world. So that he reached that 6-figure mark. So absolute massive props off to you, Jastej. And he's actually on the website right now. You can see him for yourself. If he's available today, I'm going to get him on the call, but 100% guys. And this is Sylvester. Sylvester joined after the previous challenge and it was completely awesome. Like he said, a normal course is just recorded content. When I joined here, there were people welcoming me. I got lots of groups. That's the difference. That's next level, right? This is a community. It's irreplaceable, right? Now, you guys saw when you get stuck, it doesn't matter if you've got, oh, Jastej is actually calling me right now. Let me go ahead and answer this right now. Wow. You know what? Jastej, hold the line. I'm going to call you right after in just a second. Wow, Jastej is literally, he's watching this right now. He's hyped up. Jastej, I'm going to call you back in just a second once we go ahead and open the doors. That's cool, man. You're going to be my first caller. Okay. And Luke joined the Papa Fam right after the Netflix challenge. He said, the way you teach, the support you give, the community that the Papa Fam is now, it's really fantastic. Such a great platform to take my development skills to the next level and land myself a job. Luke, I think, is available actually as well today. So that's going to be awesome as well, guys. So this is really incredible stuff. And if you're on the fence, this is Ben. Ben is one of our favorite members inside the Papa Fam. Amazing dude. Right? He landed a $35 an hour contract. And guys, guess what? His position was a team leader, right? This is not fake. This is actual messages from our Slack community. Our Slack community is awesome. These are real people. This is real results. And you can see what you're looking at, right? It doesn't need to be said any more than that, but this is, Jonathan says, my English is bad. Can I learn? 100%. This is fully international. We break it down and we explain it no matter who is, with us. We get results, guys. Carl, Jacob, Sam, everyone goes ahead and messages me, when they go crazy, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Slack. This is amazing stuff, guys. Jordan says, I need to clear my old business. Don't worry, dude. You're going to want to hold on to that thought and check what we have today, okay? Just see what we have today and then it's going to go ahead and pop off, right? And guys, like I said, we also introduced success coaches in the Papa Fam. Now, yes, Brandon said a good point. He goes, you can upgrade once you're in. Yes, if you join as a platinum member and you want, you really like it, you want to go ahead and upgrade to diamond, 100% you can do that, right? And we go ahead and just transfer your membership over. So don't worry, okay? Now check this one out. The success coaches, they're ready to help any community members when they're stuck. We have about 25 success coaches right now. They do weekly coaching calls on the Fridays as well. So it's not just me coaching you. It's these other, amazing success coaches, data structure and algorithms, covered everything inside of those calls. They have their own dedicated success coach now. So if you want to be a success coach and you have what it takes, you can go ahead and become a member of a success coach too. Okay, so this is some of their amazing work. So you can see whenever the community gets stuck, we can see, like, for example, here's Kevin giving some feedback, gave advice and encouragement to a member of the Papa Fam. You see, they reached out to Kevin, the success coach. He was able to help them out and get them past the issue that they were stuck on. This is what we're talking about, guys. Momo says, do you get a discounted price from transferring platinum to diamond? Don't worry, you can definitely go ahead and upgrade and we'll just carry over the cost. So don't worry, dude. Nice. Blender Master says, really getting excited for the project. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. Guys, the Papa Fam community is fire. It's dedicated Slack and Discord channels, daily tech news, right? So on the tech channel, I personally post daily news. I have RSS feeds which pull in every single day. So you don't even need to kind of, check the news for coding anymore. We give it to you inside of a Slack channel, automated, everything works. Weekly newsletters every single Wednesday. Success coaches are always willing to help you and me. You can Slack me directly. If you want to chat to me, you can chat to me inside this course. And most importantly, guys, we have a meme channel. Right, it's a big part of keeping sane while you're coding. It keeps you happy. Javier says, "Hola, what's up, man? Good to see you here." That's awesome stuff, guys. Since the last Netflix challenge, we have had over 100 new members. We currently have 300 plus members inside of Zero to Full Stack Hero. So it's incredible. We're growing at such a fast rate. The Papa Fam is getting bigger and bigger every single day. Okay, guys, are you ready for this amazing exclusive surprise? Okay, now guys, I've actually made this one incredibly fun and interesting. Now wait for this one. Okay, now this is really crazy, guys. Dean says, money is not a problem. I was burned because I bought into the hype. Dean, there is no hype here. It's just pure results. That's why I'm doing my own thing now. That's why I'm doing the Papa Fam. I purely focus on results and actually caring about every single person who joins. So if you join, I have your back, right? I promise you, I have your back. Success coaches have your back. Everyone is going to be with you through your journey to landing that 6-figure salary, okay? So do not worry. And look, Michael Gerges is one of our solid members. Trust me when I say, everyone, just see it for yourself, right? We're going to be speaking to a lot of the members today. Okay, guys. So when I open the doors to this community, okay, keep the homepage loaded, right? So go to www.papareact.com/course, and there will be a link at the bottom of the page that will pop up when I change and I activate the discount, okay? So I'm going to be revealing 100 limited time coupon codes. Now, these are not normal coupon codes. They expire, right? And there's only a few of each, and they give you huge discounts. So when I open the doors, it's already going to be a massive sale. I've already slashed off hundreds in terms of pricing. So it's the cheapest the course has ever been, because I'm listening to you guys. I'm going to help you guys out. It's the cheapest it has ever been. Okay. And on top of the discount, on top of the sale, you have a chance of redeeming one of these limited coupon codes. Okay. So the first coupon code is only for the first 10 people, and it's Papa 75 off. Remember, you can't use this yet until the doors are open. The doors will be open, and then you will see at the top of the papareact.com website, you will see a banner saying the webinar sale is now live. So get ready, okay? Load this up, check it out. Jay, check out the website, see if it's working. Let me know if it's going to be live soon. And this is where we get the party started, okay, guys? The second, so once this coupon code expires, we have the £50 off coupon code, Papa50, where you're gonna get £50 off, okay? Then we have the next one, which is £25 off. And this is for the first 30 people. So it's gonna be a race, okay? It's gonna be a crazy race. And the final one is Papa15, and this is only for the first 40 people, okay? So just a reminder, here are all your limited coupon codes, and these are the ones that you wanna go ahead and keep a hold of, okay, guys? So remember what I said, www.papareact.com. Load up the page, get ready to hit refresh, because when that page comes onto the screen, it's gonna go off. I'm telling you guys, it is gonna go absolutely insane. Okay, guys? Go ahead and get ready for this one. Jay, let me know when we are ready to open up the doors. I just got the go ahead, guys. We are now live for Zero to Full Stack Hero. Go ahead and check it out, guys. On the screen right now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you that button. Click that button right now. If you're watching on Crowdcast, there is a button that's just dropped at the bottom of your screen saying the webinar sale is now live. Go ahead and check it out. If you're on YouTube, then you know what to do, guys. papareact.com/course. I'm gonna get Jay to update the description, and he can go ahead and check it out. Now, guys, go, check it out. Okay, the doors are open. This is your coupon codes. I'm gonna go ahead and call them out when people jump in, okay? This is literally going to be crazy. It's going to be first come, first served. And as those coupon codes get expired, they're not going to work anymore. Okay, so Papa 75 to go ahead and get the first coupon code redeemed. Okay, go ahead and check it out, guys. Let's check this out. This description has been upgraded. So if you're watching on YouTube, it's the first link in the description and it's going to go ahead and check it out. All right, let's see who jumps in first, guys. Oh, we just had a payment. Somebody is trying to jump in right now. Let me check this out. We have, what is their name? I can check it. Oh, I can't see it. Oops, there we go. Can't see it. Guys, the doors are open right now, papareact.com. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and bring people on to speak right now, okay? So like I said, you're going to get these discount codes up and live. Check it out, guys. Let me know who is jumping in right now. So Sara just dropped the link. There we go. Amazing stuff, guys. Right, now let me know if anyone's having any issue loading the page or anything like that, but we are now live. Parth Patel says, great music. Awesome stuff, dude. Like I said, guys, let me go ahead and run through the page right now. So it's over at papareact.com/course. And check this out, guys. We have the course, the exclusive sale is now live. Okay, let me go ahead and actually, there's my music. There we are. Jastej's giving me a call right now. Let me go ahead and answer this right now. Right, this is one of our members right now, Jastej Singh. Let me go ahead and get him up. Let me see if he's Jastej.
How's it going?
I can't see you, dude.
Just a sec. Let me connect my camera.
Let's see this. Yap Yet Qiang said, my payment canceled. Dude, hurry. You're going to miss that discount. Let's go ahead and hear from one of our students. Rabbit says, if I am sure that I will learn 100% programming language, is it worth to pay double the price? I believe that you have ability to the best. Hell yeah, dude. Jump in and join us for sure. We just got a member. Whoa! Patrick just joined in with Papa Diamond. Welcome, Patrick. Oh, it's amazing to see it. And we also have Alanis. So I'm going to go ahead and see. Oh, that is Patrick. Awesome stuff. Welcome to Papa Diamond. Brand new Papa Diamond member. That is incredible right now. Denise just says, I just did it and now I'm scared because my ears are so tight. Denise, let me see if it comes through. Welcome, Denise. I want to get you guys on a call if possible, okay? So check this out. Denise, welcome. I just saw you join in. Papa Platinum, amazing to see you there. Jastej, how are we looking for the camera? Brandon,
Oh,
hey.
me, so?
Brandon, we just joined Papa Platinum. Welcome, dude. That's it. Everyone's rolling in. I can hear an echo, dude. Frank, what's up, man? I can see Frank in the chat. Oh, okay. We've lost Jastej. He will be joining in again. But like we said, guys, the exclusive sale is now up, right? So make sure you redeem. Check out the coupon codes. Anastasia, she says diamond. Anastasia, are you going to get that coupon code? Let's see. I hope you do. I really do hope you do. Samuel says, welcome, Anastasia. Let me see. It hasn't come through yet. All right, let me see. Oh, this is exciting, guys. This is so exciting to see. Shubham says, dude, you're a legend. Brandon, what's up, man? And let's see. Okay, Jay, let's start getting people on calls right now. Let's hear from some of our members right now. We've got Jastej waiting. David says the coupon is not working. Make sure you're using Papa 75% off. In fact, Jay can actually go ahead and share it right now in the Crowdcast. Jay, share the magic link in Crowdcast. What's up, Jastej?
Hey, Sunny.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm good. Dude, this is awesome. It's a crazy challenge going on.
Dude, it's so good to speak to you again. I can hear a little echo, but I'm not sure if that's on your end or if that's an echo. Where is that?
Should be fine now. Is it okay?
Let me see. Okay, I can hear a little bit, but that's all right. Joe Kent just joined in. Welcome, dude. Awesome to have you. Oh, I can hear my echo, dude. Jay, share the special link with the discount code. Oh, no, I can hear. Have you got headphones, Jastej?
Yeah, I'm just going to put them on. Just
Nice.
give me 1 quick second.
Okay, awesome. So Papa 75 off right now. And guys, remember, save yourself the money if you can, right? So I can see some people joining. Make sure you check out Jace. Share the magic link that will give them access to directly to the basket. That will help them out a bit. Right, Samuel, it hasn't already expired. We still have the Papa 75, right? Let's go ahead and see. Right, Jay just dropped a magic link that you can go ahead and check. Worthy only says invalid coupon. So go ahead and check this one out. And in the meantime, I'll get Jay to check out what is exactly happening there. But let's go ahead and carry on, guys. So I'm going to drop it out on myself in the live chat as well. Let's go ahead and pop that in the chat. So guys, you can feel free to use that link as well in the chat. And you can go ahead and see if that will work for you. Whoa, we just got Yap Yet Qiang. What's up, dude? Just joined the family as well. Nice. Joe Kent just jumped into Papa Diamond. What's up, dude? Welcome to the family. Amazing to have you here. And guys, we're going to slowly start bringing people on right now. So Jastej is back now. Yap Yet Qiang is now in.
Should be good now.
Awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and pull you on, Jastej. Let me go ahead and chuck you on. There we go. Oh, let's go. No, I don't want to share my screen. Oh, nice. What's up, Jastej?
Crazy challenge, Sunny. Congratulations on the success. It's like crazy build. I haven't built it yet, but I'm just gonna I can't wait to. I'm just super excited.
Dude, honestly, it was. I have to admit, this was one of the most intense challenges we've done. So Netflix, Netflix was cool to get you in there, but this one was especially day 4. Guys, I think everyone can speak for me when I say day 4 was intense. Day 4 was really intense when we did the webhook and Stripe checkout integration. But Jastej, let everyone know your background, how you joined, and where you're at now, because your story is awesome, dude.
Yeah, and everything I would just like to credit to you, your course, everything that I've learned to you, just because. So my background was I just graduated last year, September, in the midst of COVID. And when that happened, my confidence was super high just because you graduate with that entitlement, right? That like, oh, you have a computer science design degree, I deserve $100,000 job, right? And when that didn't happen, I thought that first of all something's wrong with me, and then I was like, no, the system's like messed up,
Yeah.
But then I figured out like what I need to do, which
Right.
was simply just to put my head down, get a mentor, start learning what the industry actually needs, not what the university tells you to.
Exactly.
And I just started building your clones. And very honestly, I was putting React on a pedestal, which I think a lot of people my age and like the starting people do
Yeah.
at the entry level. But I was just very intimidated. But then I just started building your clones. This was before I got your program.
Yeah.
But then when I saw the value, right, I heard you talk about a little bit about personal development in the videos too. And that's what got me on. I was like, okay, I need this.
Yeah.
And, at that time, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of on the broke side, broke university student.
Yeah.
And if you remember, I like talked to you, I'm like, I'm going to break down my payments and stuff just because I couldn't afford it, but I went for it. And then after the course, it just changed. The last Netflix challenge that I had, I pretty much got my first job back then.
Nice.
Which was my first job, I think I told you.
Yep.
So that was 50,000, which was a huge deal for me at that time because
Yeah.
a fresh student making that was good enough for me.
Dude,
at
that's
that time.
crazy. I got 25K when I came out of uni. So that's awesome. That's double what I had.
Inflation, huh? But yeah, and so that was the last challenge. And then as you know, like, of course, we have the weekly coaching calls, right?
Yep.
So what happened to me was like, it was funny. Like, I couldn't sleep this one night. I knew the weekly coaching calls. I missed one of them, right?
Yeah.
And at 2 a.m., I just put it on, kind of like went to sleep. And then I heard you were talking about freelancing.
Yeah.
And you were talking about your journey when you went from 25, 50 and all the way to 75. But then you started freelancing and almost 25K when you reached 100K total, right?
Yeah.
And that's when I thought that, okay, like he's been doing that. You actually inspired me to do that.
Yeah.
So the very next day, I kind of applied for like new jobs with my current resume, and I ended up getting a contract the very next day, just because I polished my portfolio as you've been teaching us.
Yeah.
All like my projects were on the React side, but also UI UX side. So the contract that I got was for another 50,000. Fortunately, I'm very thankful for that.
Dude, you
grateful.
literally crushed, man. You literally went from student to a 50K starting job to 50K on top for the freelancing. That's incredible, man.
It's something that I still can't digest right now, and I would just like to thank that to the community, because if it wasn't for you, if I didn't get that extra push,
Yeah,
and also the push in the right direction, not something like crazy, right, which is not doable,
yeah,
I wouldn't be able to do that right now. So that was good. And thing is that I got my UI UX job,
yeah.
but then the lead designer was really inspired, not impressed by the React projects that I had on the side. So the
Dude,
power of React is just like amazing.
Dude, thank you
Um,
so much for sharing this story. I think everyone will appreciate your effort, man. And I think Jastej's journey is incredible, because I saw Jastej when he was just like, at the student level, he joined in. And it's not just Jastej. I've seen so many students now kind of come in as a beginner of coding, land their first job, land their first freelancing gig, speak to them, learn. And obviously that teaches me as a mentor what to improve on, what to do better. So then I know how to, go ahead and level up and improve and how I can deliver more value to you guys. So that's incredible. Just like while I have you here, let's go ahead and say welcome to a few of the new members. We got Patrick Tunis, we have Denise, we have Brandon, Joe, Yap Yet Qiang, Udip, and Michael. And that means I think we literally have one more, because I'm reading through this. Jay, we have one more for Papa 75, and then we are going to cut the Papa 75 members, the coupon code Papa 75 off, right? So make sure you use it. We have one more slot for that, and then we're cutting it, and then it goes to Papa 50 off, which is awesome, dude. But Jastej, I want to say thank you so much for jumping on, and
Thank you so much,
it's
man, for
awesome to
having me,
speak to
and
you.
thank you so much for inspiring me.
Dude, I love it, man. Thank you so much, and I will speak to you soon. Peace, bro.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, Jastej is an awesome student of ours. Absolutely crushed it. Now we have a few more students that I'd love to bring on and speak right now. Okay. So remember, guys, we can share all of the people that have joined and so forth in just a second. But I've got 3 people lined up to speak right now. First person I'm going to bring on is Frank. Okay. So Frank, let me see if he's available right now. Let me go ahead and ask him if he's free. And guys, remember what I can say is, the exclusive sale is now live. The coupon codes are active. We have one more spot for Papa 75. Sam, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, you know what? Okay, Sam, we'll do you first. Right. So Sam is a diamond member inside the course. Sam, what's up, dude?
Hello.
Hey, dude. How is it
How are you
going?
doing? Oh, it's going amazing, trust me.
Amazing.
Couldn't be more
Awesome.
exciting.
Nice, dude. So Sam, what was it that made you jump into Zero to Full Stack Hero?
There were two main aspects. One of them was that I've known you for more than a year, so I already have my trust built between us. So I said I can trust on it. So I said I can jump on it. The second thing was, this course will take me from literally zero to a full stack hero. Like, it's not just the text, it's what it actually does, because it teaches you so many stuff. And the people helping you now, there also are the success coaches, the weekly coaching calls we do, the registered videos. Literally, the content is so amazing. So I couldn't say no, I don't want to participate or join in. It's just amazing. And thanks to that, I think I have to give a good 95% to you.
Nice,
Like,
dude.
I don't know how to thank you enough, because right now they just gave me the news
Oh,
that I'm
yeah?
now team leader.
Oh,
I'm a
team
team
leader.
leader.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. And when did you start coding?
I started at 14.
That's awesome, man. That is amazing. So now you are a team leader. That's incredible, man. Dude, Sam, I'm so happy for you. I swear to God, I've spoken to Sam for ages now. He's actually been a part of a few challenges, and now he's a diamond member. Sam, that is crazy, man. And just while that happened, we've got Miss Chan and Abdul. Welcome to the Papa fam. They just jumped in. Jay, that means Papa 75 is now cut, right? Cut Papa 75 off. We only have Papa 50 off right now. Okay, so Papa 50 off is the next coupon code that you can use. But guys, let's carry on with our boy Sam. Sam, okay, amazing news. Break this one down for me, right? So you are team leader now, right?
Yeah.
And what are you teaching? Like, what team are you leading? Is it in React? What is it?
It's basically just a mixed. It's a mixed programming team. Basically, there are like 2-3 people which are only taking part of backend programming and logic and all the stuff they do.
Yeah.
Then I have 3 people also that take part of front end.
Okay.
And then there's me who coordinates all of them. We actually use a methodology for structuring all the team and coordinates us, which is a Scrum or Agile.
Okay.
This is what we use because it's one of the best.
Yep.
But mainly now we have a project which is hopefully due to July, I think.
Yep.
And it's an e-commerce based on full React. And now we
Nice.
just have to figure it out. We need to figure this out. Sorry.
Awesome stuff, dude. And so explain one thing to me, dude. So when you were learning, right, like when you were kind of, jumping into your React career, what was like, if you had to kind of put something on a pedestal or put something up there, what would be the top sort of, let's kind of narrow it down to three things. What would be the three things that you would recommend someone else do to go ahead and boost their career so that they can end up like a team leader like yourself?
Well, the first thing is just put yourself in it. If you really want to get where you want to be, not where I'm at, because I'm nobody, actually. I'm a value at 0. But if you want to get to where you want to be, first thing first, you need to put yourself into it.
Right.
Grab 1 month of your life and just dedicate that month to just learning and practicing, and you'll get to wherever you want. Second thing is just don't mix languages, let's say, because every developer thinks, I'm going to learn PHP and I'm going to learn HTML, which is not a programming language, Java and that stuff. No, just focus on one language, master it, and then you can move on another one. If you want to learn React, first master JavaScript, and then it would be so easy to learn React. It's literally so easy.
Dude, I love that advice. That's actually solid advice because, I get that question all the time where someone's like, I'm learning a bit of JavaScript and a bit of Python. And I'm like, no, just focus on like the JavaScript route. And then, because you have to layer on React. And once you layer on React, there's Redux and it becomes like a tower of learning. And if you're trying to chuck in Python as well and getting a bit confused, it's just going to throw you way back in terms of progression. And guys, this is not even me speaking. This is Sam as team leader. Dude, congrats again, because that's awesome. How does it feel? How does it feel to be a team leader?
It feels weird. I didn't even realize it yet. But I think when I get to the office and I see people telling to me what I have to do, I'm like, bro, I'm 17. 40. What the hell?
Oh, and he's 17, by the way, guys. 17. Crazy, crazy stuff. Awesome, man. Sam, thank you so much for jumping in. And thank you for sharing your story. I think that helps everyone out quite a huge amount. And we're going to go ahead and bring on the next student. But dude, I will speak to you in the next coaching call, the Diamond coaching call.
Sure thing.
Awesome stuff, dude.
Bye, guys.
Peace, bro. Bye. Sam is incredible, guys. Such a good-hearted person as well. And actually went ahead and completely deserved that. Completely deserved that. And yeah, guys, we are now on Papa 50, right? So which means, where's my presentation gone? Which means that Papa 75 is now gone. It's now finished. Okay, we got the next caller. I don't know who that is. Let me double check. I'm not too sure who that is, guys. Let me call you guys. Otherwise, it's going to get a bit messy, okay? So I'm not sure. Oh, that's Sara. Sorry, Sara. So we have Sara next. Sara is an awesome student inside of our community. I just declined. I didn't realize who it was. But let me go ahead and bring on Sara now.
Which means that Papa 75 is now gone. It's now...
Oh, I can hear myself. Hey, Sara.
Hi, Sunny. Can you hear me okay?
I can see myself though.
Oh,
I think your camera is disabled.
give me one moment.
There we go.
Perfect.
Awesome. What's up, Sara?
How you doing, Sunny? Thank you so much for having me here.
No, it's awesome to have you. I think the main thing for me is just to show everyone joining what it is like to be a student, because I even forget sometimes what the beginning of my journey was like. So Sara, explain to everyone, where did you start coding? How's your journey so far? And where are you basically at right now? And how has Zero to Full Stack Hero helped you kind of, at least push in that direction?
Sure. So just in the beginning of, say, like September, I started dabbling with coding. I had like no experience whatsoever. So it was brand new to me, and I managed to get into this really cool, like, nonprofit free program for coding,
Nice.
which went really well.
Yeah.
But there was still a lot of things that I was, there was a lot of gaps in in my learning, and I came across your clone on LinkedIn.
Right.
And at that point, like right before I came across that, I thought, I don't think I can do this.
Yeah.
And so I dived into your clone and I started just coding along with you. I didn't copy paste anything. I came up against my own debugging issues, which I managed to get through, which was awesome.
Nice.
And that moment, like that clone, gave me the confidence and just the reassurance that I can do this.
Awesome.
And so the more that I started to dive into your videos and just something, you know, what you're doing, I noticed that you came up with this Zero to Hero full stack, you know, course, and I was intrigued. I trusted your work already, and just all the comments and, you know, everything that just the testimonials that people would share.
Yeah.
So I took the dive. You had a promotion going, and decided to join. And to be honest, Sunny, like, it's been really cool to connect with the community. It's been really awesome to connect with you as well.
Yeah.
You guys have been incredibly helpful in instilling confidence in me.
Nice.
For someone who just came from, like I said, no experience whatsoever. And
Yep.
today I've connected with one of your success coaches who's
Awesome.
amazing, and
Nice.
we're building a website together. He's teaching me and guiding me through data structures and algorithms, and
That's awesome.
it's just been a fantastic journey. And I didn't have that kind of invaluable experience anywhere else. So thank you for that.
That's awesome, Sarah. It's so nice to hear that you're actually, you know, like connecting with even the success coaches, pushing yourself in that sort of area. So for anyone who's kind of, you know, that has no idea about Zero to Full Stack Hero, could you just give a quick summary as to what a coaching call basically is to you as a new member? What was it to you? Was it like a shock when you first kind of came into your first coaching call?
I think I was kind of used to them, just because my previous coding boot camp, but coaching calls with you have been also eye-opening in that it's a tight-knit family. Everybody helps each other out. You know, it's just a very collaborative space.
Yep.
Where people can learn, and you know, maybe someone on the call doesn't understand how someone else explains how a specific code works.
Yeah.
And so we help each other break things down on a very just baby step levels. And
Yeah.
so it's been really beneficial to jump into those. And like you said, they're not just 45 minutes, they're like full blown.
Yeah.
You're invested, and it really, there's an accountability to that. And I appreciate that. You need this as you're learning how to code.
Yeah. And honestly, that was the main thing for me. I wish when I was learning, there was just somewhere where I could have, you know, that full commitment from a mentor for that long every week. Whereas when you're at work, you get like, you know, 15 minutes of someone's time, or you just feel like you're bothering someone all the time. Whereas in this case, I just say to you guys, scream at me, all your questions, everything that you need to ask me. You can Slack. Obviously, Sarah's even Slacked me before and asked me for help, and it's been really helpful for her as well as for me in terms of improving how I can provide support. So that's really awesome, Sarah. Now, what would you say to someone who's on the fence? They're new to this kind of thing. They've never been in a boot camp, because you've been in a boot camp as well, right? So what would you say to someone who's kind of sitting on that fence right now?
So first of all, I think it's an invaluable, like, priceless community, right? And to be honest, if you're determined to go this route and to become a developer full stack, you need to make sure that you're there. You need to make that commitment to yourself, because when you do pay for this, you're paying for a lifetime membership with the fam, with the Papa Fam community.
Yep.
That will pay for itself anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's really awesome to have, again, a community that keeps you accountable. But you have to be willing to put in that work as well.
Yeah, I love that. I think I need to kind of talk about that a bit more. The accountability aspect, that's really awesome, because I think when you're learning, it's like if you go to a gym without a personal trainer, right? And you start lifting a few weights, and it's kind of like, you get a bit kind of tired after a few reps, and you're like, I'm going to go home now. Whereas if you've got a mentor who is sitting there saying, no, we're going to carry on. Just like a personal trainer who keeps pushing you past your comfort zone, then you start to see results you never thought about, right? You start to see this whole new side of confidence in coding and all this sort of, you know, like it's really nice to see that. And then that's where we start to see the actual results. But thank you so much, Sara, for jumping on. It was awesome of you to actually, take the call, and sorry for declining.
No, no worries.
Yeah,
Take
perfect.
care.
Thank you so much, Sara. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Sara is an awesome member, guys, inside the community. You can see it's not only for girls, it's guys and girls. So it's amazing to see, you know, everyone jumping in. We've got Sohail actually waiting there right now. That's amazing. Jake Sue. I'm going to go ahead and give a welcome to some of the new members right now. We have Akil, who just joined as Papa Platinum. And we have Mark Munene, who just jumped in as Papa Platinum as well. Amazing to see you guys in there. So that's incredible, guys. So we've got a few more calls, actually, I think. We've got a few more people. We're going to go ahead and just keep running with it. So we've got Frank, Aldo, Rashid, and Samuel, right? So let's go ahead and jump through them. Let's see. Oh, Samuel's already jumped on the call. Sorry, my bad. So let's go ahead and maybe bring on Aldo, right? So we'll go ahead and talk to Aldo. Aldo is an amazing student. I love chatting with him. And then we have Sohail afterwards, who we can go ahead and bring on. So I'm going to go ahead and give Aldo, one of our cool members. Let's go ahead and see if he picks up, guys. Remember, we only have a few spots for Papa 50 off left. So make sure you get that coupon code and save yourself a bit of money, okay? So we have space for Papa 50 off right now, okay?
Hello.
What's up, Aldo? There we go.
Hi, Sunny. How are you today?
I'm good, dude. I think your camera is off, Aldo.
Okay, let me see if I can now.
Nice. What's up, man? How's it going?
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here in this call.
Dude, I love having Aldo, even in the coaching calls. Aldo's energy every time I'm explaining something, I always see Aldo in the corner. He's just like, yes, that is a good point. Yes, I'm listening to that one. That's what I love, man. Yeah, go on. You're about to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you that I was searching for a space like 4 months ago when I just get into the Papa Fam, the awesome Papa Fam. And I was looking for a place where to practice my English and learn more about this new thing called React.
Yes.
And having the support because I'm a teacher and I want to bring something new to my students. So right now I'm teaching React. I'm like, oh my God, your clones are helping me a lot because, well, the students get pumped just because seeing someone else coding real time your clones. And well, I'm adding new stuff in my own class.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is space that you're building, that we're building together. It's awesome.
Nice, dude. And that's just to kind of clear this up, guys. Aldo actually is a teacher, and you can see even Kevin is in the chat. Michael, they all know Aldo. They're all members of the Papa Fam. Yeah, Aldo's actually a teacher, guys. I know. So yeah, you are a teacher, right? Yeah. And then I remember we had a coaching call, and he messaged me on Slack, and he was gonna, go ahead and I think he was giving me the feedback for how he went ahead and he taught a bunch of his students some of the stuff we went over in a coaching call. Now, Aldo, how did that experience go?
Well, it was amazing because, well, I used to teach networking, but with in these times, I was saying, you know, one thing, I need to change my plans, and I want to get into JavaScript and React.
Nice.
And the way that you teach this stuff is giving me the confidence with the success coaching calls and the coaching calls that we got with you. It's amazing. And you know, one thing, sometimes you have this thing that thinking, how do I do this? How do I do that? And then in a coaching call, you can have the opportunity to get a one-on-one with you.
Yep.
And just shoot the question and get the answer. And that's a powerful thing, at
Yep.
least for me. And I think that I'm benefiting my students
Yep.
to get this value of the React value right now.
Nice, dude. 100%. I think that's the main thing for me when I was, learning as well, is having those questions that you just feel like you can't get an answer for, right? Like imagine, let's eliminate the community out of the question for a second. If we don't have the community, then we need to go to somewhere like Stack Overflow. Now, we've all been there when we have to ask a question in Stack Overflow. Firstly, you're waiting quite a while before you get any kind of response. And then during that time, you're sitting there banging your head against the keyboard, you know, trying to not break a laptop, which is close to the end of its life because of how much headache it's giving you. And but when you have a community like this, it's not just in a coaching call, it's in Slack, it's in the Success Coach calls, it's through the Q&A section of the course. It's incredible, and it's so powerful to see that, like, it resonates from me to Aldo to his students, right? That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm really glad, and you know one thing, you're getting this thing that you're having an impact here in Mexico.
Nice.
Thanks to your success coach calling programs and the Papa Fam, and I'm thankful. Thank you so much for all this value that you bring in the YouTube channel and in the Zoom calls. And a fast thing that I want to say is that in the coaching calls, you get a new taste from another programmers. And that's really cool because I'm hearing you, but I'm hearing a lot of other programmers, and that's amazing for me. So thank you.
Dude, I love that. Thank you so much. Honestly, Aldo, it makes my job so easy when I have people like you inside those coaching calls. Because sometimes I'm like, you know, obviously everyone's focused. They're very, you know, like solid work faces on. And sometimes I'll be sitting there and I just see Aldo's positive vibes in the corner. And it makes me get so hyped up because I'm like, yes, sorry, you know what? I just taught something which was worth it. And I love that, Aldo. And honestly, it's because of people like you and all the amazing people inside the course that it pushes me to go outside of my comfort zone to learn new things like Next.js, React Native, push in that area, so that way I can then deliver it to you guys. So it's a full two-way street here. So thank you, Aldo. Amazing student inside the course, and everyone appreciates you coming onto this call today. So thank you so much, dude.
Thank you, everyone. And we keep you seeing each other in the Zoom coaching calls. Thanks.
Exactly.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Aldo. Bye-bye, dude. Guys, Aldo is incredible. So during that call with Aldo, we had two amazing members. We had Giovanni, who just joined Papa Diamond. So I'd love to speak to you, Giovanni. After we speak to you, Frank. So Frank's going to be the next caller. And then we have Royce, who just joined Papa Platinum. So welcome, guys. Incredible stuff. Amazing to see you inside the Papa fam, right? And I'd love to chat to you. If you are available to chat either through Slack or through YouTube, speak to Jay and I can go ahead and bring you on the call. Okay, so guys, so anyone who does want to join, remember we still do have coupon codes active at the moment. Okay, so you can feel free to go over to papareact.com/course and use the coupon code 50 off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually change that right now to get rid of that. So we're going to go ahead and change this. So we don't have the Papa 75 anymore. So that is now finished. We only have the Papa 50 off for the next 20 people. Okay, so I think we have about 8 more spots before we're going to close that one because we've had quite a few people sign up with these links already. Okay, guys, so here are the coupon codes available, and I'm going to go ahead and present that one more time, and then we're going to bring on a caller. Okay, so amazing so far, guys. We've got the limited coupon codes, Papa 50 off for the next 20 people. Okay, so I think there's 8 more spots. Okay, awesome to see everyone jumping in. And it's amazing. We see the family grow so much every time at the end of a challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on our next caller. Frank, let's see if you're available, dude. Let's go ahead and pick up on Frank. Okay, so I'm going to give Frank a call right now. Rangel says, hey from Qatar, just subscribed the Papa Diamond, excited to start. Dude, I'd love to get you on a call. Oh, what's up, Frank? I can't hear you. I think your mic might be muted, dude. Oh. In the meantime, guys, we do have, like I said, still about 8 coupon codes, I think. Jay, let me know. He's going to go ahead and push it to me. And also, guys, if you do want to get the monthly payment, we have also introduced Papa 10 off the monthly payment plan. So if you do want to get Papa 10, 10% off your payment plan, you can use Papa 10 and feel free to jump in that way too. Okay. I think we're having some tech issues with Frank. Frank's a badass developer as well. So it just goes to show that Skype can sometimes beat us. Hopefully, let's, Frank, maybe I can try and call you again in a second. Yeah? Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and try and bring Frank on back in a second. Frank is an amazing member, guys. He's actually a friend of mine. Plus, he joined the course. Crazy awesome dude, guys. So we've got Rachit next. I think Rachit is a new member, right? I'm not sure of the name, but let me go ahead and we can check. Let me see if Jay, I just want to vet that one quickly and see if he joined. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yap Yet Qiang says, hey, Sunny, I'm watching the course tutorials now. Amazing stuff. Yap Yet Qiang, can I bring you on the call, please? I would love to bring you on a phone call right now. Go ahead and speak to Jay and we can bring you up. Right, let's go ahead and check this one out. The Discord group is, you can join the free Discord group, but the main one I would want you to join is the Papa Fam Discord group, and we can go ahead and check that out. Now, guys, remember, if you do want to get the Papa sort of monthly plans, we do offer payment plans. So if you go down here, you can split into 3 monthly payment plans of 150 or down here into 260, and you can use Papa 10 to get 10% off of those plans as well. Okay, so definitely something I want you to go ahead and get the best from, so you can go ahead and use that one to save yourself a bit of money. I saw Kevin in the house. Let me go ahead and see if Kevin, we have Alex, I think. Alex. Oh, we have Sohail. Okay, Sohail's ready. Let's go ahead and speak to Sohail. Sohail's an awesome member inside our community. Okay. Let's go ahead and speak to Sohail. Look at that. 2 Sunnies. Whoa. All right. Let's see if he picks up. What's up, Sohail?
Great.
Hey, dude. I think your camera's off.
Give me a second.
Right, let's double check. And anyone new who, by the way, who has joined, feel free to message Jay inside of Slack and we can get you on a call right now. It would be awesome. I really do want to speak to some of our members. Right, let's see. I think we've got a few tech issues, but let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. All right, guys, let's check this one out. Okay, reconnecting. Right, I think we lost Sohail, guys. Okay, now I'm going to ask Jay. So Kevin says, he says Kevin is going to call. So we've got 2 members, and these are diamond members, Kevin and Alex. I'm just waiting for them to add me on Skype, and I'm going to go ahead and speak to them. Amazing members inside of the Papa Fam right now. So I'm going to go ahead and check them out. Jay, make sure they add me on Skype, otherwise it won't work. Okay? Cool. Let's go ahead and carry on, guys. So like I said, let me go ahead and show you what you're going to get by jumping into the course today, okay? So you're going to get full stack training, weekly coaching calls, exclusive Slack community. And remember, it's got you're going to have a Discord server. You've got amazing sort of channels, emojis if you are a diamond member. And you're going to get support from the Papa Success Coach team. Right? These guys do amazing calls every Friday as well. Okay, we have Sohail on the line. Let's speak to Sohail. See if his camera comes up. Hey, Sohail, your camera is still not coming up, dude.
Give me a second.
Okay, now we have Sohail. What's up, dude? Oh, Kevin's calling us. Let me give Kevin a call back in just a second. Okay. I'll give Kevin a call back in a second. Give me, Kevin, if you're watching this, I'll give you a call straight afterwards. What's up, Sohail? How's it going?
It's going very nice.
Yeah, nice, dude.
Nice to see you after a while.
Good to see you. Honestly, it's been amazing. So, Sohail, did you partake in the challenge?
No, not really. Actually, I was kind of busy. I just started a job last month, so I'm kind of much occupied in that stuff. So I've been following you, and then I knew that the challenge is going on, but I was busy, so I was actually unable to participate in the challenge.
Nice.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, no, nice. And so you actually landed a job, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right, and it was after joining Zero to Full Stack Hero.
Yes, actually, I joined Zero to Full Stack Hero back in February when we had the Netflix challenge.
Yep.
And I participated, and it was great to do homework, and it was quite intense. And during this time, I learned a lot. But I knew you beforehand because I actually did a full stack software development diploma from a coding bootcamp.
Nice.
But with the passage of time, I realized that I must learn a front-end framework, and then I've been trying to figure out which one I should go for, Vue, React, or Angular.
Right.
I did quite a bit research, and then I actually saw one of your video on YouTube.
Right.
And I would say I fell in love.
Nice. Yeah.
The way you teach, and before that, I actually bought a course from Udemy, and then I've been learning React from there. But I was quite struggling the way it's been taught because, they've been taught. It was more like traditional way of teaching. They've been actually doing this.
Yeah, we got
teaching, not the. I mean, they've been teaching not the way you teach, and it was more not functional based. They were like very complicated, and then things like that. I was very struggling, and then I've been trying to find out how I can learn React, and then I landed on a video where you've been teaching, and then at that point I knew this guy is making React way too easy compared to other people, and I start following you, and then I did I think one of your clone.
Nice.
And then we had this Netflix challenge. I did that, and then at that time I decided I should join Papa family because I knew if you surround yourself with the people who knew the industry, because I didn't have any coding experience beforehand.
Yeah.
And then I had like full faith in you, I would say.
Yeah.
You gave me made me able trust you and your skills and the people you are surrounded. So I thought I should also be part of this family.
That's
and
awesome.
I never regret it. And since the day I was not involved a lot because I joined in February, and then at that time I've been having some interviews, and then I landed on a job in April. So, but I would say everybody watching out, it's worth investing in yourself. The money, if they invest, it's nothing. I mean, they could have spent this much money if we would take another way, maybe if they eat a sandwich every day or every second day, then they're gonna spend this money in a year. But when they join Papa Fam, then they're gonna have a valuable asset behind them. And then
okay, are we back? It says Michael says, hey, we have a few people. Okay, cool, not a problem. We are still live, guys. Do not worry. I think we just had a little bit of a glitch, right? As the internet kind of went a bit haywire. I think we lost Sohail. But guys, amazing student, Sohail. Sorry, Sohail, it cut off. I think Skype just gave up on me. But we're going to go ahead and take our next caller. But guys, you heard it yourself from Sohail. It's an investment worth taking. The internet just kind of died on me, Sohail. So sorry about that. But we have a few. Nice. We have 3 people lined up, guys. We have Alex, Yap, and Yap Yet Qiang, and Kevin. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and actually bring on a new student. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead. There we go. Nice. Let's bring on Kevin. Kevin is our diamond member, guys. What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Sonny?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Thanks for having me.
No, don't be silly, man. Awesome to have you here. So Kevin is our diamond member inside the Papa Fam. And Kevin, what was it that made you join in the first place? And when did you join?
I mean, yeah, so the first time I met you was when you were part of the CP team. And basically that's when I first, interacted with you, saw some of your coaching sessions.
Yeah.
And when I saw that you're making your own course, I immediately wanted to also join that one because I really like your teaching style and the community you're putting together. So basically, yeah, I just wanted to be part of that energy and part of that community.
That's awesome, man. I love that. And what would you say, Kevin? Okay, if you had to pick like a few favorite things out of a full zero to full stack hero that makes it different from like a typical Udemy course, what would you pick?
I mean, yeah, definitely the live coaching calls and the fact that we get to fully interact with you, ask questions if we're stuck on some topic, and even if it's more of like soft skills kind of thing. We had one of the diamond coaching calls where we talked about freelancing and how to land clients and more of the soft skills that you also need to be a successful developer.
Yeah, 100%.
So definitely not just the hard skills, but also the whole package, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely in Diamond, we actually go that kind of step further. We kind of talk about even investing at times. Like it's one thing to make your money, but how do you then go ahead and grow that money and invest it in the correct way? So yeah, it's awesome to have Kevin. Kevin's actually a great success coach as well, and he's actually ran his own success coach call on a Friday. Kevin, what was that experience like?
Yeah, so that was, it was new to me. So it was good to be outside my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, I taught command line
Nice.
argument or command line, things like git and bash and other Linux commands. And it was good to be on that side of also teaching and giving the knowledge to the students. So it was definitely exciting, and yeah, I look forward to doing more of those.
I love that, dude. Yeah, you guys have been killing it. You've got Robert delivered the data structure and algorithms. Kevin delivered on the terminal sort of tips and tricks. And yeah, like I learn a bunch when I learn these videos as well. So it's like the whole point of a community is to, go ahead and just everyone chuck in something into that community, and we all just push ourselves to be the best developers. Kevin, man, it's been amazing. What would you say to someone who is on the fence right now? They're tempted to jump in. We've got a pretty amazing sale right now, and everyone seems to love it right now. So we've got literally just got Worthyson, Jana jumped in, Papa Platinum, thank you. And yeah, so what would you say to someone who's on the fence?
Yeah, so someone who's on the fence, I would definitely say, take the leap. This is an investment, and you'll be part of a really good community. Basically, we support each other. You could ask, any of the success coaches. You could reach out to me and anyone, and we basically have your back. So, and it's good to have the accountability that you talk to other people, and you kind of push each other to become a better developer. So it's definitely it's a unique experience. So definitely.
Exactly. I love that, Kevin. Thank you so much, dude. And appreciate you taking time out to jump on the call, man.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate being here. So
thank you so much, Kevin. We're going to speak to Alex, I think, next. So it'll be awesome to have him on. All right. See you soon, Dev. All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All
See
right.
you, man.
Peace, bro. Bye. Guys, Kevin's awesome. Kevin is a diamond member, absolutely crushing it. And you're going to see that, like, if whoever joins in, you're just going to see the people you surround yourself with. Like I always say, you should go ahead and push yourself to go to work. Now, I'm not sure if Crowdcast is actually still running. Jay, just let me know if Crowdcast is still pretty good, because our stream had a little bit of a hiccup. I think it's back now. But if it's not, then do not worry. Jump over to YouTube, and we're carrying on over on YouTube, okay? Now, Jonathan says, for the course, do I need a special computer? Absolutely not. You can use anything, absolutely anything at all. Frank is now available. He said he fixed his mic. We're going to bring on Frank. And remember, guys, before we bring on Frank, you can use the code PAPA50 off to get 50 pounds off of platinum and diamond, okay? And if you want 10% off your monthly plan, Papa 10. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff. And guys, I just want to say, Natasha says I switched to YouTube. Okay, awesome. Okay, so everything seems to be pretty good now. Natasha says she switched to YouTube. And Natasha, it'd be amazing to have you on as well. So JM says, Monwa says, are you a diamond member? Yeah, I'm wondering, JM, are you a diamond member? Let's see. But I'm going to go ahead and bring on Frank right now. Let me go ahead and bring on Frank. Yo, what's up, Frank?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. How you doing, dude?
Good, good. It's like, we got all these fancy microphones, It's like,
Frank, welcome to the stream, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you and why should everyone care? Frank's an awesome developer, guys. I'll vouch for that. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
who am I? I'm just some guy. I'm just some guy that programs. No, but I just wanted to jump on and, just really show support because, the Papa fam is growing. It's strong. I've been there since literally before day one.
Yeah, Frank actually helped me set up the domain.
Yeah, before anyone else got it. So, yeah, I've been a long-time developer. I was more in the app space. I used to make apps for a living, like native apps. And then I kind of switched over to React and React Native. And it's been going awesome. And, Sunny kind of, all of the free tutorials he's done, these are things I use every day now. Literally like working on different apps, working on different client apps. And, there's some big apps too. It's not small stuff. It's, we talked about the Sonos app, and now I have a new app coming up that's,
nice.
A little bit, on the QT, but, we gotta, we're able to do things that you can't do on a native project, right?
Nice.
Because we're doing everything simultaneously. We're doing web, we're doing Android, we're doing iOS all simultaneously, all using React, all using the same stuff that you guys are learning. And it's amazing.
That's awesome, dude. Frank actually went ahead and took, I think it was the Spotify clone, and then landed the Sonos gig, right? So Frank, do you want to explain what that story was about and how, like, I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, holy crap. Couldn't believe you crushed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's, you guys are sitting here having fun, making a little, Spotify clone and not realizing that I put that on my resume as part of my portfolio. And I was able to talk to the guys that run the Sonos, like they run like the speaker company, and I made the app for them. It was the only product they launched in 2020. And so imagine how important that is.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It's what put it over the top, because they thought that I worked at Spotify, and they said, well, you didn't put that on your resume. I was like, but it's not, I don't work at Spotify.
Yeah.
I made a clone.
That's awesome.
And they were just like, their mind was blown. They're like, how did you even do that?
That's crazy, man.
It just goes to show you guys. Yeah, it just goes to show you these little portfolios, like, they're serious. Like, you have to really kind of work on it and do like the interview skills to make it work, but they look real. It looks amazing and people really like it.
Yeah, I think people get blown away when they see such a near clone. I think I've tricked a few people before, and I'm like, oh, look, so here's Amazon, and then I'll change it, and I'll be like, oh, I never changed it. This is our Amazon, and they're like, what? You built that? It's crazy, and it's so cool, honestly. So Frank, what would you say makes this course different from any other kind of Udemy course that you can go ahead and buy, and it's got like hundreds of hours of content in?
Yeah, it's hundreds of hours that you'll never do because you don't have any motivation, right? So working with other people as part of the Papa community, it's huge. It's a big help. I never had that when I was learning how to code in the beginning. So you kind of feel that dread of like, I want to do something, but it's like, it's not, I have a question, Stack Overflow sucks, the people suck there. And it's like, you feel stuck. And it's like, I feel that that's a really huge barrier to a lot of people getting into programming.
Yeah.
But the way you teach how to do things, it's like, hey guys, we're going to build Amazon. I'm going to walk you through it. And if you have questions, join the community, right? Like, that's invaluable. Like, it doesn't matter how many Udemy courses you've taken. This is so much better because you have a community of people you can ask, or if everyone can't figure it out, at least you know that someone can figure it out, like, together, right?
Yeah.
And so that's invaluable, and you just can't get that anywhere. You just honestly can't.
I love that, dude. That's so true. And honestly, I remember when I was first learning to code, and you're sitting there by yourself in front of your laptop, you get stuck, and at that point you just hit a wall. You can't really climb it. It just kills all the fun out of this what's supposed to be an enjoyable thing that you do and have a passion for. But when you're in a community and somebody else comes in and fixes a little bit of a problem, you carry on, you start building out this app. And like you said from the beginning, if you start with purpose, like you don't just say, we're going to learn arrays, right? But instead it's like, we're going to build Amazon. Like you start with a vision of what you want to build, and then you slowly piece it together. That's where the fun comes in, and the community spirit just ties it all together. So you never really get stuck. I love that, dude. I love that. And Frank, what would you say to someone who's on, they're on the fence, they don't know whether to join in, and you have to give them one bit of advice? What would you say?
Yeah, the one bit of advice is you're not just getting a course, you're getting a community. And like I said, that's worth like more than triple what a course is worth. Because again, what good is a course that you bought if you never finish it? If you're never encouraged to like keep working on it? It's very demanding to learn programming, and being part of a community of people, getting on the coaching calls, being able to ask questions, with senior people like Sunny, like me, if you guys are ever on one of my calls, it fast forwards what you need to do. It gets you right to the job. That's what we want to do. We want to create jobs. We want people to learn things, not just for fun, but hey guys, like make this part of your portfolio, make it work. We want to see people getting contracts. We want to see people getting these amazing like leadership roles. It's like, we love the family growing. That's literally what this is all about.
Exactly. And that's why we called it the Papa Fam in the first place. Like, it was about the results for us are not, oh, we've got 6 new members. We don't really care about the people coming in. The price is there to stop the spam. It's to stop people from coming in who don't want to take action. Right, that's why there's a sort of gate into the community. And then once we're in, the results for us are like Frank said, when we see a contract landed, when we see like somebody landed a job, when we start seeing lives change, that is a result for us. And that's what we structure everything around. The coaching calls, the content, everything is structured around getting them to that result. But that's awesome. Frank, man, it was amazing to bring you on. Honestly, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, like I said, anyone that's on the fence, it's like the community is invaluable. Like we're gonna help each other to succeed. There's no course that does that. I'm just being honest. Like it doesn't exist. So yeah, just join. Come join us. Like we'd be more than happy to work with you. Like we love doing this. You see, I'm happy. Like it's a Sunday and I'm happy. I'm doing my thing. I love doing this stuff.
Exactly. It's so much fun, dude. And yeah, amazing stuff. You just convinced someone to jump in. We have Rohit. Welcome. Amazing stuff, dude. Thank you so much, Frank.
All right. Take care, guys.
Take care, dude. Peace. I love the goodbye part. It's always like this. It's kind of like this awkward kind of like tired sort of state. Right, guys, let's carry on. We're going strong. Jay, go ahead and just moderate the chat, please. So anyone who's dropping anything negative, ban. I'm not sure what the comments are coming through right now, but ban it. Right. So okay. So now we've got Yap Yet Qiang. So Yap Yet Qiang has joined in just a second ago, and then Alex, I promise you, I will get to you, dude. But anyone, remember, like we have, by the way, guys, there are 5 more positions for that Papa 10. Okay, Mama said the goodbye was so good. I don't know why it was. Frank's an awesome dude. We speak all the time. But yeah, Papa 50 off. We have just 5 more slots, and then it's done. I'm turning it off after that. Okay, 5 more slots, and then it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring on Yap Yet Qiang, and let's see why he joined the course. Right. So let's go ahead and check it out. Where did he go? Let me go ahead and accept him. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Right, Yap Yet Qiang. Let's check it out. Yo, dude.
Aadil, I was looking at your video just now, and I heard that you say you want to bring me into the call, and I was so nervous.
Oh man, I've been wanting to bring you into the call for a while. I saw you kind of running through the challenge, and I was like, hell yeah, man! I have to bring in Yap Yet Qiang. How are you, dude? And why did you join? What made you take the leap?
Yeah, I'm fine. So first of all, I actually know you since last 2 years, and actually saw you doing some contents, and you know, I'm living in Malaysia, and we are actually have more and more coronavirus case, and I have a lot of financial problems at first, so I actually joined a lot of courses, but I eventually I quitted it because I don't have the money. But when I saw this challenge coming up, I told me that I don't want to give up, right? So I want to give it a last try, right?
Yeah.
And I saw your course, and you know, I'm just I have faith in you, so I just bought the course. Yeah,
I love
just
that.
joined it.
I love that, dude. That's what honestly a lot of people do actually go ahead and say the similar thing. It's about trust. And that's what I try to deliver back from. Remember, when somebody joins a course, it's not a one-way street, it's two ways. I have to deliver to you guys as well. So my promise to you is the coaching, delivering content, delivering, you know, the value that you guys have jumped into. And yeah, I love the fact you're in it, dude, because I saw you throughout the Facebook group, right? Throughout the challenge, you were popping off, man. It was all this positivity. I saw you on Instagram. I loved it. And I was like, dude, I have to chat to this guy on the final day, 100%. So I love that, man. And yeah, so what was the best thing for you in terms of when you were looking at Zero to Full Stack Hero? Why did you think it would be different to any other sort of, you know, Udemy course or anything out there?
All right, so actually the main key why I joined the course is because of the challenge. The fact that I'm actually a beginner in React. I actually don't know anything about React, but I am able to follow your challenge, right, in these 5 days, and I actually deploy my app, right?
Nice.
So the fact that I'm a beginner, but I'm able to understand what you taught, this just makes me so confident in you, right? I believe that you are the man that can guide me, right? You are the one that can change my life, right?
I love that.
So yeah, that's the reason I joined the Papa Fam.
That's awesome, man. That makes my day when I hear that, right? So like, and then you said you deployed. Did you make it to day 4?
Yes.
You did? No way. That's awesome. Because guys, if you didn't know, day 4 was the hard, challenging day, right? That was the Stripe checkout. That's where that's the webhook. That's where you have to, you know, get everything configured in the correct way. Otherwise it would break. That's awesome, man. You actually got a fully functional app. And dude, that's going to slap on your profile. That's going to look amazing on your resume. And yeah, I can't wait for that. So what's your next steps now? So obviously you're inside the community. You're going to go ahead and learn with us, push yourselves to that limit. Honestly, dude, that's what I try and that's my sort of pride effort. Like I try and push our students to that limit in coaching calls, whether it's new tech, going over old sort of fundamentals, but it's always going to be pretty much trying to push you to your limit. So what's your goal now?
So, because actually when I joined the challenge and actually I learned a lot, I actually feel that, you know, there are actually a lot more people that, like you say, are on the fence on joining the course, right? So actually I think other than learning more and of course gaining more knowledge in the full stack development, I think what's more important is that because actually I'm a teacher here in Malaysia. I teach. I have students also.
I did see you had a
my
maths.
goal is actually to, nice. So actually, my goal is to actually you know, to make people feel guided for whatever they want to do. And of course, I'm actually open to anyone ask me question about, you know, React, because actually there are some people that actually ask me in Facebook and stuff. So my next goal, of course, to learn React, but of course also to bring more people into the family, right? Bring more people into the community, and we'll grow it stronger. And of course, we'll create more job opportunities for people.
That's it, man. And you know what? When I first started, my goal was to help. I remember saying, like, to my friend, I remember even saying to Jay's like a core member of the team. He's one of my best mates. He helps run everything. I said to him, I was like, dude, as long as we can help one person get, like, you know, change their life, that's all it started from. It was just one person. I just want to help change someone's life with the kind of skill that I have. And then we kind of grew, and then it started to explode. And now YouTube's growing through an incredible rate. And then we've got amazing members like yourself who want to do the same thing. And it's contagious, right? This positivity is contagious, and so are results. The results are the same thing, right? Like once you start getting those results, you're surrounding yourself with people. And obviously in a world where it's like a pandemic and we can't really go out much, how else can you network with people who are on your level, trying to push themselves, So this is where this fills that gap. You know, we're a community, like you said, it's a family,
Yes.
and we're all trying to push each other. And there's a lot of like big quotes that talk about how you should surround yourself with the people you aspire to be like, right? And in my case,
Yes, exactly.
The amazing part is I can honestly say, even being your mentor and everyone in the community being the mentor, I can say I'm inspired by my own students, which is incredible, right? That's an incredible relationship to have. The fact that I can mentor and teach a skill and also be inspired in the other direction when they get a result. So that's incredible to see that. Yeah. And dude, that's awesome to have you, man.
Yes, thank you for having me also.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Yap. And I will see you in the coaching call next week.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will see you too.
Awesome,
Thank
dude.
you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Peace. Yap Yet Qiang, guys. Amazing student of ours. Wow, we have so many people who want to jump on right now. So guys, we are actually selling. So we have 2 more people left in that sale right now because it's literally getting munched through at the moment. So that means literally we've already had 30 new members of the Papa fam, well, near enough. Like I'm just checking it through. So we've got Papa 50 off. We've got 2 more slots for Papa 50 off, right? So jump in, guys. Jump in, and that's going to be gone after today. So we have Aadil next. 1 second, Aadil. I think Jay's lined up a student who's actually just joined in. So I'm going to go ahead and speak to a student first, and then we can go ahead and chat. So let me go ahead and see who this is, and then I will call you back, Aadil. Let me see. It just says H. It says Harry Collins. Let me double check. Okay. Let's check this out. Okay. Right, give it a second, guys. Let's see. What's up, Harry?
Hey, I think it's just lagging on my end.
Oh, nice. No problem. No problem. Are you in the UK, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. This is awesome. I'm used to speaking to everyone in States and stuff, so it's nice to see someone from home turf.
Yeah, from London. So
nice. Harry, I think your camera's off, dude.
Yeah, it's lagging a lot.
Oh no. All right. That's so where about? Okay, there we go. Nice. There we are. Harry's in. So guys, this is Harry Collins, one of our students. Harry, when did you join into the community?
About a week ago, something like that now. Not been long.
Nice.
Joined the course, so I'd seen your content before when you were working with other people. And yeah, I've sort of really liked all the React stuff and relatively new to React. I know some JavaScript, but yeah, it's really like the content. So joined in, been going through it at the moment. Fortunately, I didn't get to do the challenge because I've been just really busy with other work stuff at the moment. But been really enjoying the content so far, learning a lot.
Nice.
Just find you explain stuff in a really easy way because I tend to find with tech, it's really easy to get overwhelmed because there's so much of it. It's like, where do you begin? And obviously you know that there's a certain path you should follow in terms of like learn HTML first, CSS, so on. But then it's like, okay, but now where do I go? There's like so many frameworks, so many bits and pieces. It just gets so confusing. So I think it's good to have that bit of guidance.
100%, dude. That's awesome. So before you kind of came in to the community, what coding experience did you have?
Yeah, so in terms of coding experience, not much web-based. I knew basic HTML, basic CSS, and I knew some JavaScript. Like I knew about arrow functions in ES6 and that kind of stuff. But that's about it, really. Most of my programming knowledge is more kind of machine learning type stuff. So in Python and C++.
Okay.
'Cause my background's in like mathematics and finance, that kind of stuff. So kind of know it more from that end. But obviously, I think web tech's only going to get bigger and bigger, and it's a good skill to learn. And obviously, it's good for careers and stuff like that. So I figured I should should try and learn it.
Nice. Dude, I think this is going to be a great question for you, actually. So you said you come from a background of mathematics, right? So for somebody who wants to get into web dev, right, whether it's front end, back end, wherever it is, would you say mathematics, because it's a question I get all the time, right? Would you say maths is a requirement to get started?
No, as long as you can add and subtract and do very, very basic maths. You don't need like A-level mathematics or a university degree. It's you're not doing that kind of stuff. It's you just need to be able to do basic kind of addition if you want to work out, okay, the margin's this or whatever. But even then, with the frameworks you got now, you don't even really need that. I think having a maths background can help because you tend to pick up the concepts a bit easier.
Yeah.
But you don't need it really, as long as you put the work in, you'll pick it up, kind of thing. It's not a super mathematical area. Of course, there's probably some bits which are, but I haven't done those bits yet.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you actually came from a machine learning background as well, and you said that, I think it would put a lot of people at ease, because I get the question time in, time out, that so many people ask me, like, I'm not good at maths, I can't do web development. I'm like, it's a very different field, like if you're going to machine learning, trying to do the models themselves, then maybe you're going to go into
that's different. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're trying to develop models and things like that, of course you're going to need some kind of mathematics, and depending on what kind of stuff you're trying to build, then you might need some more maths than in other bits. But for a lot of things, you don't really need very advanced maths, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like for example, one cool project idea I want to try and build in React at some point is a kind of mini. So I come from a maths background and work in finance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so one thing I want to try and build is like a kind of stock platform thing. So I can try and translate my current stocks and things like that just in a kind of React type of app. I think it would be quite a cool project to try and do.
Nice. That would be awesome. Yeah, and I'm assuming you'd probably be good at the sort of the back end work. There would be mainly learning the front end and that sort of element.
Yeah, I think so. So I've not really done much back end in terms of deploying and stuff like that.
Right.
I've just written a lot of kind of performance code in like C++ for things, and a lot of the low level memory management stuff, but it's probably not too dissimilar, I'd imagine.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Great to hear. So what was your goal when you joined? And the reason I ask is because if somebody was on the fence of joining, and like I'm curious to know what made you jump, right? What made you kind of take the leap between just kind of, looking at it as a different, as any other kind of Udemy course, or something which stood out? What was it for you that made you take that jump?
Yeah, that's good question. I think the main thing for me was that I'd seen some of your other work before, and I really like the style of instruction, and it's very clear, and it's not like a lot of these other courses, which I'm sure people have done, whereby you start them and then it's like, oh yeah, lesson 1 we're going to do loops, or some fairly basic structure, and then suddenly you're doing like polymorphism on lesson 2, and you've just skipped like a bunch of steps.
Yeah.
It's very methodical, and it's you even if you don't have all the JavaScript basics, which you should probably have to begin React, you can still up to a point get away with that anyway, because of the way it's explained and stuff anyway. So I liked it for that point.
Nice.
Plus I think as well, just having a community as well of other people. When you're starting out doing anything new, it's always easier to do that things if you've got other people doing similar types of goals to you, and you can partner off into little teams and whatever.
Yeah. Because it can be extremely lonely when you're starting out as well. If you get stuck or anything like that, it can be super kind of, demotivating. You might not want to carry on. So I think that's a very good point. But thank you so much, Harry, for jumping in. I think everyone will appreciate your input here, especially being a new member into the Papa Fam. But awesome to have you, and I'll see you in the coaching call next.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you later.
Thank you so much,
Cheers.
dude. Appreciate it.
Cheers. Bye.
Awesome stuff, guys. That was Harry Collins just jumped in about a week ago into the Papa Fam, had a maths background, and actually told us that we don't need maths in coding, which I 100% agree in, right? It's not that you don't need it in coding totally, but you do not need to be a maths pro at all to go ahead and get started, right? So you definitely can go ahead and sort of get rid of that myth, right? Now, guys, before I bring on Alex is our next caller. I want to go ahead and share with you guys again. This is the course page. We have got the sale up and running right now. I can see so many people are kind of like, on the fence and maybe joining. But the main thing is, guys, we have 2 more spots. And I want you to kind of, get that saving, because after this webinar ends, all the coupon codes are most likely going to die. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and probably cut these at the end. So this one is only available for about 10 more minutes while we do a few more calls, and then I'm going to end the coupon codes right there. Okay, and then these ones may last over to the people who registered and so forth. Okay, so guys, I'm going to bring on Alex next. Alex is a diamond member, incredible member of the Papa Fam, and I'm going to go ahead and see if he picks up right now. Okay. What's up, Alex?
Yep. Can you?
Oh, I think your camera's off.
My camera's off. Okay, I'm on the web version here. Hey, man, let's see if I can start this camera. Oh, no. No device found. Hang on a minute.
No worries, dude. We can always, if you need a minute to maybe get the normal version or whatever you need to do, just let me know, and we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call me back. Let's see if we can figure out. It says no device found for my camera, so I'll try and sort that.
Cool, dude. We'll bring on Robert next, and then or Michael, and then I can come back to you. Awesome stuff. Right. So we'll be speaking to Alex in just a sec. We've got Michael Gerges. And Michael Gerges is an awesome student inside our community. Crazy energy. Completely love and appreciate this guy. And he came in, I think it was during the Netflix challenge or the previous challenge. So let's get his experience since that challenge to now. And like I said, guys, remember, you only have a few moments left to get this last £50 off your order, so you can go ahead and check that one out. So let's go ahead and give Michael a call now. What's up, Michael?
Hey, what's up, Papa Fam?
Hey, how's it going, dude? Good to speak to you, Michael. Michael's energy is awesome.
Everything is good. I'm joining from the phone because I do not have Skype on the computer.
Dude, the phone's great quality. It's amazing. It's perfect.
Thank you. So how's it going, Sonny?
It's good, dude. It's been incredible. We have had such a fun 5 days for the Amazon challenge. Did you participate in the challenge?
Honestly, no. I couldn't commit because I had some other stuff to do because I was overwhelmed by this the stuff in the university. I'm in my third and last year, so I've got to study and some things.
No worries, dude.
I just ate a burger.
Ah, you ate the full stack burger, right? Nice.
Yes.
That's incredible, dude.
So I want to tell the guys that make sure to submit the homeworks, even if they did not complete it, because in order to get the points, they have to submit the homework.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, let me ask you a question quickly. So you joined, it was the last challenge, wasn't it? It was Netflix challenge. I'm sure it was.
Yes, the Netflix challenge, yes.
Nice. And what was it that made you jump in? Like, what was it that, so you saw me on the screen, and then what was it that made you take that leap of faith and join Zero to Full Stack Hero?
Okay, first, I was following you from the first tutorial that you did. That was the Duto application when you was on the CP team.
Yeah.
And I was on the fence to jump into React. But when I saw you teaching React, I was like, why not to start trying to learn something new?
Yeah.
And I did so. And then I have attended many challenges before Netflix, but I couldn't complete them at all. But the Netflix challenge, I said I want to commit, and it did really paid off, and I was so excited about it.
That's awesome, man.
And I thanks for this great opportunity.
Dude, it's completely welcome. In fact, I don't know who the call is right now. I'm not sure who that is. Let's decline it just for now. Yeah, but dude, that you're absolutely welcome. And I wanted to say, so I always see Michael kind of popping up all over the place. Great energy, great person. And what would you say has been like, since you've been, so you've obviously been in the community since the Netflix challenge. So what's been your favorite parts about Zero to Full Stack Hero, the community like itself? What, if you had to tell someone 3 of your favorite things inside this community, what would they be?
Yes. First, it's great to join the community because I was never experienced something before to work with people from around the world, things that include coding and something else. I did not make my first coaching goal yet because I still do not have some topics to speak about, but I will search for one.
Yeah.
And the community is awesome. We have really great vibes, and all the students are helping each other. And the success coaching goals are really packed with awesome values. Thanks to you, Sonny.
Yeah, that was an awesome little improvement that we actually did. So when Michael
we are
joined,
getting the latest news.
Yeah, exactly. Getting the latest news. When Michael first joined, we didn't have the success coaches actually up and running. And then since that time, we got them up and running. So we're always trying to improve the community. And as he said, the coaching calls from those guys are incredible. Even I'm learning when I'm watching those calls. So it's awesome to see that. And dude, what would you say? What's your goal right now? So where are you at in your sort of developer career, and how much experience did you have before you came into Zero to Full Stack Hero?
Okay, so before I came to Zero to Full Stack Hero, I just have a little knowledge about HTML, CSS, and some JavaScript.
Right.
And now I have like a red belt in React.
Nice. I like that.
I'm stepping up to reach the black belt, but step by step, yes. And you really made Redux a simple pattern to really understandable. I really like it.
Nice. Yeah, and Redux is definitely going to be one of the most valuable things you can learn and put on your resume when you're learning React to get that production sort of, commercial first job, because it's pretty much used everywhere. So that's awesome, man. Michael, it's always a pleasure to have you on calls. And thank you so much for joining in on today's call. I think everyone appreciates it. And I'll see you in the next coaching call, dude. Appreciate you, man.
See you later.
See you later. Peace.
Take care.
Guys, that was Michael, another amazing member inside our community. Guys, like, this just goes to show you that this is, like I said, like, it's a lifetime family, a community. We've got Zishan. I'm not sure who Zishan is. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to check, guys. The reason why I'm not going to answer is because I'm not sure if it's somebody on YouTube or if it's actually someone in the course. I don't recognize the name. So Jay, just double check if that's all good. I'm not sure who that is right now. Zishan? Jay, double check. Let me go ahead and just double check. So let's see what's happening. We've got Robert Parsons next as well. Okay. So we've got Robert Parsons. We're going to go ahead and call. Okay, dude, again, if you do that, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to have to, block. I don't want to block, but we're going to go ahead and we can't do that because it could be anyone right now. So I can't do it like that. So let's go ahead and speak to Robert right now. And then Aadil, I'm going to be bringing you in next. Okay, let's go ahead and speak to you. And then we got Alex. Sorry, Alex. After that. Robert. And then Aadil, I'm going to be bringing you in next. What's up, Robert? Go ahead and speak to you. Alex. Sorry, Alex.
What's up, Sonny? How's it going?
It's going good, dude. I can hear a little echo. I don't know if your Chrome is open or...
Can you hear me now? Is this better?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, but I think you've got a tab open with the video running maybe in the background.
There we go. Yeah, I paused that.
Nice. Even Sara said, hey, what's up, Robert? Nice. So Robert is an awesome student inside our community. I actually coached Robert a little bit beforehand. before he joined in. And then when I launched Zero to Full Stack Hero, Robert kind of came along into Diamond community, absolutely crushing it. Now he's a success coach inside the community. So Robert, introduce yourself. What was your background before you joined or even met me? And where are you at right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So I did the whole coding bootcamp thing. I came from a non-technical background in college. I was a creative writer. I joined a boot camp. I did a career switcheroo, and I found that it was kind of lacking. The curriculum was great and everything, but man, it was tough.
Yeah.
And I didn't find that I had really good support there at that coding boot camp.
Yeah.
Anyways, flash forward. That was like in the beginning of 2020 when I graduated. So flash forward like to the end of the year, I was practicing code. Got introduced to Sunny's videos and everything and his clones and stuff. Reached out to Sunny to get mentored by you. And then, yeah, absolutely. I was there for this course in the very beginning. I signed up, enrolled in the course, and became a success coach in the process. I myself am also a grader for the coding boot camp I once attended and everything.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Nice, Robert. And I remember when I first met Robert, it was, I think it might have been LinkedIn when we first started or touch base. It was LinkedIn, yeah. And then we kind of, so like I said, even in today's session, I was talking about how you can actually go ahead and reach out to people, reach out to other developers. And, and that's how me and Robert met the first time. And like you said, he was searching for a mentor, right? And that's what I find will accelerate you the most, right? And Robert, I don't know, what's your take on this? Do you think, what's been your quickest progression? Has it been from courses or has it been from finding the correct mentor? Or has it been a combination of the both?
Yeah, okay. I have something to say to that, actually. It's definitely the mentorship, okay? That I give the most weight. Not to say that, like, Udemy courses and everything, they're great, but they're supplementary, okay? They're like, I give them like 10% weight. That's a good like introduction to topics and everything. But the problem with like Udemy courses, in my experience, is they give you this false sense of I'm learning, but really you're not learning. You're just kind of like coding along and everything. That's not how to learn and retain material and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd say like it's a great introduction to topics. Whereas this community of people where you have me and the 24 other success coaches, like we're here to like help you out, answer your questions, and just like tutor you along in like, even if you're a complete beginner in JavaScript, even if you're just at the most basic rudimentary level of what is console.log, like we're here to help you and everything.
Yep.
And answer your questions and everything. I think that's where the learning kind of happens, is whenever you actually dive into it and everything, and you have a community to like help you learn, that mentorship, right?
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Not only that, all the members have access to you, Sunny. I mean, that's amazing. That's kind of what sold me on it.
Yeah, I remember, because I remember as soon as I opened the course, the first Diamond member, I think it was one of the first ones I saw was Robert, and I was like, yes, let's go. And obviously when we have the Diamond mentorship calls, it's always kind of, obviously we have the weekly coaching call, which is everyone in Platinum. And then they're going to pretty much, that's awesome. The energy is insane. We have so many students in there and we kind of, riff off of each other and help each other out. But when we have the Diamond call, it's a very intense. It's like a very close-knit set of just friends coding together. And we can touch on new topics. We touch on GraphQL. We touch on like some TypeScript, and we sort of go into that stuff, even sort of down to investments and what you can how you can handle your money or your time management. So we do a lot of things around that area. So I love that, dude. I love the fact that you just leaped in, jumped in, trusted me. And what would you say to someone, Robert, if they're on the fence, they don't actually know whether this is for them or not? What would you say to that person?
Yeah, absolutely. Do it. Because again, like what makes this really special is the whole community behind it, right? You have Sunny, you have access to you. Like that in itself is like, that's amazing, right?
Yeah.
And then not only that, but you have access to like me and the other success coaches. We're here to like help you again, at any level, like even if you're a complete beginner and you want to go into web development and you want to learn React, which is like basically the hottest technology right now. It's the most cutting edge technology. And not only that, if you want to learn the most cutting edge technologies in JavaScript, this is it, because this course will keep you up to date with the most cutting edge JavaScript technologies. That is, you know, not just React and Redux, right? But like server side rendering with Next.js, Tailwind CSS and everything. And the good practices behind it. So not just like teaching you the bare bones, but like, hey, this is actually a really good practice if you implement it this way and design it this way, because this will take a load off the server, whatever, what have you. So anyways, really good practices that you can learn through this course. And yeah, do it. You won't regret it.
I love that, dude, because it's true. We do touch on new topics all the time, but it is mainly the practices and ironing out those bad habits early on, right? So that way you don't go ahead and learn a new bit of tech, but then you're kind of attached to all these bad habits. And when you go to a production environment, they're going to sting you for it. So it's good to iron out those things now and kind of, you know, grow in a good kind of, you know, like a very positive kind of way. But that's awesome to see you feel that way, dude. And thank you so much for jumping in. I think it's always handy and just amazing to get your sort of experience from the beginning all the way to now. So that way anyone who comes in knows what to expect. And yeah, thank you so much, Robert.
Yeah, absolutely, Sonny.
Yeah.
Nice chatting with you.
Nice chatting with you. And I'll see you in the next call, dude. Peace. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, Robert is priceless, guys. Honestly, like, this is what I mean. Like, you don't just join a community. You have so many friends that you make along the way. And it's just honestly so much fun. Like, I remember when I first started coding, it was very kind of like, you know, dull and boring until I saw a result, right? Like if I saw a bit of a web page that I built, or I built some program in Java or something like that, it would be that it's only till I finally got to that point. But now I'm trying to flip it on its head. So you can just make friends, jump into a community, you know, really kind of push that positive side of things. And then you can go ahead and, you know, be a part of something a bit bigger than just a Udemy course. But guys, we have Alex left. And I think it's Alex and Aadil, and then I'm wrapping up, okay? So which means that we have, like I said, we've just got one more space for this Papa 50, right? Literally, it's still there. One more space for Papa 50, and then it's gone, okay? So there's one more space for Papa 50, and then we are closing the doors on that. And I can see some of you are trying to buy at the moment, so I can see you're at the checkout. Just go for it. Honestly, you've seen it for yourself. And we've got 2 more calls, and then I'm ending this webinar, which means those coupon codes will no longer work. All right, the sale is over after this ends. Okay, so make sure you dive in now. And let's go ahead. And Cody says it's an investment in yourself today. Honestly, 100%, dude. I couldn't agree more. Let's go ahead and grab in Alex. Alex is a diamond member, guys. A diamond member.
There we go.
What's up, Alex? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. How you doing?
I'm doing good, dude. How are you? Go ahead and introduce yourself, and where are you working from? I think that's a really sort of cool point that I think everyone's going to love.
Yeah, I can back it up too because I'm a little bit sunburned here. I work from Thailand.
Nice.
Alex, Diamond member. Been a part of the community since a week into the start, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I used to be, if you're watching this and you're looking at us, current members, I used to be you. I remember watching Frank talk about what you were about to launch, and then I joined a few days later, and I was really like on the fence for a few days. I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? And then I did, and everything changed for me. I was able to land my first React job, which I'm currently working at.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing, dude. I remember when Alex joined in. It was right in the beginning, just when we launched it. And it was so much. Like, we've progressed so much since then. We've got the success coaches, all this other stuff. But Alex, the main point that I really love about you is you work in Thailand, which is awesome. Because I get so many questions about, can I work wherever I want in the world? How does that work? So do you want to explain your journey as to become so your company, is it based in Thailand or is it based abroad?
it's based in Thailand, but I'm friends with 2 other guys who just work for American companies and an English company, and they just live and work here because why not, you know?
That's it.
And a lot of digital nomads here. I mean, this is the career for you if you like to sort of freedom to. But it's also, I mean, I work in an office job. We work from home right now because of COVID, obviously, but it's also nice to have that sort of field experience, to have that on your resume. So that's what I'm trying to gather now.
Yeah.
But then I like the sort of freedom to do whatever I want with my laptop. So that's my goal for the future.
That's
when I have
awesome.
that seniority to brag about.
Yeah, dude, I think you're actually an awesome developer. I think when we're in the diamond coaching calls, it's never like you're behind or you're not understanding what's going on. It's always, you know, top point. You're always to it. You're kind of coming with new stuff all the time. And I think it was actually during a call that I remember you actually landed your job, and then you were talking about it in one of the calls. I think it was part of basically guys, before we start a success coach call, or no, any coaching call, we always start with wins. And one of those wins one day was Alex, right? So Alex was actually one of the wins when he actually landed that job. Alex, how much experience did you have before you joined?
So yeah, I had a boot camp behind me. There was a Ruby on Rails boot camp.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, like, what I used to think, and I did all the tutorials, I did all the JavaScript, all the fundamentals, all that, and I really thought that I had to be like the smartest, best developer.
Yep.
That's like the main point I'll say about the coaching calls. We see you go through the same things we go through, and how you handle them. And then we bring up new stuff all the time that you've never worked with, and we just tackle them live, and then we get to see how you do it. And it's not ever what I thought it was. I just thought from watching your clones that you must be really smart, a really smart programmer, and you just know all this.
Yeah.
But you don't. You just like break it down to small little chunks problems, make these complex problems to a little small little chunk, tackle it one at a time. And that's what I learned the most about. So I used to feel like, oh man, I don't know how to fix this. I suck. You know what I mean? Now I'm more like, I see an error message. Like, ooh, interesting. What is it? You know?
Yes.
So yeah.
Exactly. And I think that's golden. I think I didn't even think of it like that. And I remember when I was learning, my main thing was like, am I like not cut out for this? Am I not smart enough for this? Because I used to always get stuck all the time. I get stuck at everything. Right? And then I wanted it to become apparent. The more senior I got, I was like, hang on, everyone's getting stuck at this level, right? It doesn't matter who it is, at what level, every single person's getting stuck. So I wanted to make it a big part of like the course and how I teach, to kind of come back and be like, it's okay, you know, it's okay. We all get stuck. And I want to show you my actual real experience. The clones are very prepared, right? But I love to show you the raw like experience, like you said.
Yeah, like be kind to yourself when you're coding. Everybody goes, so you have 10 years of experience, and I see you get stuck and you're like, oh, I don't really know quite why this is that. And then just, you know, it was never what I thought it would be. I used to think that it's not okay to like reuse code, to just pull something in and use it again. Yeah. It's totally okay, guys. That's what we do. That's how we work. The other day at work, I did this little thing. I pulled it off of the Netflix clone.
Yeah.
And I used it in my day job, you know what I mean? So yeah.
That's incredible, dude. Honestly, thank you so much for jumping in. I think it's always a pleasure talking to you, dude. And I will see you in the next Diamond coaching call. Yeah.
See you then, man.
Awesome, dude. Take it easy, Alex. Man. Peace, bro. Bye. Guys, Alex is awesome. Honestly, such an incredible dude. I think what we're going to do now is, oh wow, we got so many more students that want to go ahead and jump in. So I'm going to go ahead and speak to Aadil, because I've been saying to him I will for a while. But guys, that last space has gone, right? So Papa 50 has now gone, right? Which means I have to go ahead and get rid of it. That is now out, and it's going to go ahead and get removed from the coupon code list. So now we have Papa 25 for the first 30. Right, so you're going to get £25 off if you use Papa 25, and already we are on a discount already for the webinar, right? So there's actually a sale, so that's on top of the sale. So save yourself some money and grab it while it's on, and then we're going to pretty much lock the doors up and sort of tighten the community up again, so we can improve the quality once more. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out. We've got where did he go? Aadil. Let me go ahead and see Aadil. There we go. I'm going to bring him in now. There we go. Yo, what's up, Aadil?
What's up, Sunny? How are you?
I'm doing good, dude. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah,
Is my mic all right?
Crystal clear, dude. Perfect.
Yeah, great. So what's up, Sunny? I actually didn't, continue for the 5 days, but I was hopping inside. I was having some work with my internship, so I was like creating the pages and I was looking at the video. I didn't code along, obviously, but I will in like say 3 days.
Yeah, and I would say that's a good point to anyone else who hasn't kind of done it. You can still do it afterwards, right? And even like Aadil said, make sure you do it, right? So like, because obviously some people do have commitments. Aadil had an assignment. It's okay, right? Remember, it's up on YouTube for that reason. So that way you guys can feel free, take your time, go for it. Aadil, great student of ours. He is a success coach who absolutely dived at the chance to do his first success coach coaching call. I think you were the first, right, Aadil?
Yep.
And what did you teach during your success coach coaching call?
I actually paired up with one of my friends and then we made an API and we taught them how to deploy the API, pull it into your React project, combining everything you teach and building a front end for it.
That's awesome, man. I remember I was watching it with Jay because it was the first success coach coaching, and I was like, this is so cool. I was like, because it makes a change because I'm not the only one teaching then. We get additional, students giving their insight, success coaches giving their insight. It's an amazing way of getting, because a lot of people might react to me well, right? But then someone out there will react to you better than they will to me. Right. And then as you sort of get progressed, they'll probably, they could like you way better than they like me. Right. You could lead the Papa fan. Right. So we could go ahead and move in that direction. But that's awesome, man. What was it, Aldo, that made you take a leap of faith and join Zero to Full Stack Hero?
So the thing is, I was watching your Netflix challenge. Like I was coding along with the Netflix challenge and I had 2 sleepless nights because I had no idea about React. And literally nothing about JavaScript. I had a bit of experience with HTML, CSS and all that, but then nothing in React and a very little exposure to JavaScript, right?
Right.
But I pulled it off. I created the Netflix challenge. Like I just finished, completed the challenge. I got the build ready. I deployed it with my name.
Yeah.
And then I got I just came into the, Papa Fam. And then after the results came out, I was the 3rd place in the challenge. So I didn't even knew that. So I just, what I did was once I came into Papa Fam, I waited for like a week, right? And then I went to the course. I was like, okay, fine, let's do this. I don't know what I'm going to do, but let's try this. I watched one of your video and then I was literally binge watching your entire, the series of React Basics.
Yeah.
And then I completed it. It was like a dive for me, right? I was not really clear to like what to do next and all. Even the clones, I was not really sure whether I'll be able to do or not. So what I told was, okay, let me take a break. Let me build some of my own projects, like say creating a dashboard.
Yeah.
Or say creating a pop-up ads or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So I made them, and then I felt really confident. Like the way you explain things, the thing is like class-based components and functional components, comparing side by side and teaching is not an easy job.
Yeah.
You made me read documentations without pictures, so that's a huge deal for me because I can't read 2 to 3 pages without any image.
Yeah.
So that's me, and that's a really great thing for me. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So how do you feel? Because I think I've seen you progress. I've actually seen you just progress as you've been in the course. And like now, like I remember what I love to see, right, is when I see a student come in and in the first coaching call, they're a little bit kind of like shy, like, hey, I'm new here. And then they kind of grow, right? And Aadil is a perfect example of this. They grow. And then what my goal was to provide a platform for you guys as well with the Success Coach program. And then Aadil took a jump at that. And then he went from like, this kind of guy who's like, yeah, I'm kind of new here, to running a coaching call himself, right? With confidence, which means that you are coming through like with that sort of coding knowledge and it comes through as confidence, right? Now think about when you get in front of an employer or a freelancing client, that confidence comes through again and it comes through like over and over, and that's going to lead to results, right? That's going to keep on leading to results. Fiddle said Jay, go ahead and answer Fiddle's question. But yeah, Aadil, that's incredible, man. What would you say to someone, Aadil, that's on the fence? You know, they don't know whether or not it's for them, or they may be better off with a Udemy course. What would you say to someone like that?
Okay, so there are two types of people over here. One who are like into web development already, they know some previous technologies or something like that, and they want to jump into the course. They're standing over there, right? And there's another person who's completely new, me, and then so they're standing over there, and both of them want to jump inside, right? I'd say both of them to give it a try and jump inside, like I did.
Yeah.
Because once you get inside, right, generally people don't like reading huge text, right? Even React documentation, you're having a lot of text.
Yeah.
You can't read the complete thing, correct? So, Sunny, what he does is he makes you read that without you knowing. So that is the amount of value you have inside the course, right? And this is just a pinch of whatever is there inside the course. Then you have me and other 24 other success coaches giving you a coaching call every week alongside Sunny's coaching call. That will be on Friday. And then, so, you know, it's a really good thing to do, as well as Sunny provides resources from, you know, like a huge number of pages and all of that. So you can read them as well, which is really valuable. And yeah, you can interact with Sunny. That is really a plus point. Not a plus point, it's a huge thing actually. So yeah.
That's awesome, man. You know, it's always weird for me. I remember when I first started out, I was super shy. You know, I didn't do public speaking and things like that. And then now to hear that it's cool for you guys to speak to me, it's really a nice thing. And my goal is to make you guys have that level of confidence as well. And, you know, just crush it, you know, like take it to that next level. Aadil, I have no doubt that you're going to kill it, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. Your energy is contagious, because honestly, I've had messages from people in the community that I will send you about, you know, like Aadil's session was crazy. It was awesome. And that was I remember that was the first session. I was showing it to Jay. I was like, wow, I did not expect this level of response. So well done, dude. And this is what makes up the Papa Fam. People like you. And yeah, I really appreciate you coming on today, dude.
Thank you, Sunny. It was really great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next call, dude. Thank you so much. Peace.
Goodbye, Sunny.
Peace. Bye. That is Aadil, guys. Really awesome student, honestly. Next we have William, and then we have Avneesh, okay? And I am going to wrap up very soon, because I said it's so much fun. You know, everyone wants to kind of, you know, jump on and kind of get involved. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring on William and Avneesh, and then I think I'm going to wrap it there, guys. So Jay, I think we're going to be done after that, and we're going to come to an end, okay? But guys, it's been so much fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring on William. William is an awesome student, right? He's actually such a good guy. And he just messaged me saying, I am William. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on William right now. Let's give him a call, guys, and see if he picks up. Yo, what's up, William? Hey, how's it going, dude?
Hey, Sunny, happy moment.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing so great, and I'm happy to see you too, Sunny.
Oh, awesome, man. William, did you partake in the challenge, or are you going to partake in it?
Yes, I did, but the day before was so intense, so I have to take my time and just go through. But it was awesome. Actually, I was in the process of even building my own e-commerce site. So when your own came in, that speed up everything for me.
Oh, nice.
Redux. And yes, that responsive carousel or something like that, that was amazing. That was amazing, Sunny.
Dude.
Thank you so much for bringing this to us, and I'm so happy for that.
That's awesome. Yeah, the responsive carousel is a very cool feature, right? And you're right.
Trust me, I
struggled
myself with this thing for the past 1 week, trying to run my head around it. But when it came, I said, whoa, so it's so easy.
Yeah.
That was epic for me. Trust me.
That's
Thank
awesome,
you, Sunny.
man. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And this is the energy I thrive off, dude. You're like forcing a smile onto my face now as well. That's awesome. Day 4 was definitely an intense day, dude. So I tell you what, I might actually go ahead and bring that to the next coaching call, because that was something which was definitely, it was a challenge. I remember when I was doing it, even Joshua, Chris just commented saying, this is so cool. Yeah, honestly, it's amazing to see, students from outside, inside the community, all coming together to better themselves. But William, it's amazing to have you on. I want to go ahead and firstly say, let's go ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you from? How much experience did you have before you got into the Papa Fam?
Yes, okay. So I'm from Ghana, but I'm currently in Nigeria working for one company in the UK.
Nice.
All right. So my background, I have, before I used to do web development with WordPress. So I was kind of, how to have a feel of the thing. All right. So during most of your videos that I used to watch from YouTube, I said, no, this is it. I think I need to follow this guy. So after the Netflix challenge, I said, no, I have no option than to join Papa Farm. After I joined Papa Farm, you told us that, okay, when we learn React, we should be able to do applications for Windows, for iOS, and for Android. So I was like, no, then this is it. If I'm able to do all these things with React, then I need to jump into it. So I look for money and jump to it. And trust me, Sonny, I have 2 React Native apps, and it's working.
That's
I have
awesome,
2 React Native
dude.
apps on Play Store, and if you go to Amazon too, I have one on Amazon. Now I have students that I'm teaching basic HTML, JavaScript, and CSS as well. And the community is growing. I have my own official website. I deploy my own official website within shortest possible time.
Dude, I love this.
Amazing.
I love this. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. The energy.
Exactly. You can even ask Avneesh. Avneesh wanted to come through one day to just talk to my students for just 5 minutes, but the timing was wrong. So I'm just looking forward for him to come one day and talk to my students. Yeah. And Dixon as well is part of my team now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks so much, Sonny.
You're absolutely welcome. Dude, thank you for having such positive energy. Because I remember when I first started this off, I was like, I want to get people together who have a positive mindset, want to grow, have that drive and passion to get past those points of debugging. Now, William, you know for a fact, I remember I see it in the coaching calls as well. I know for a fact that whenever you get to those points where, you're debugging and you're stuck, and then we finally break past it, or I mention a sort of thing, a scenario that we get caught in. I see your face and you're like, I've been there. I know how that feeling is.
I got it.
Yeah. And that's the main thing, right? It's about perseverance, pushing through. So William, what would you say is your favorite part about Zero to Full Stack Hero?
Yes, but the thing is the coaching part. Trust me, if you have a mentor, before when I used to do this web development thing, I used to run my head around YouTube, okay? And sometimes you need questions, but you don't have anybody to get to, right? So the coaching call is awesome. I have Sunny with me and I have the community too in support. So I'm not afraid of any code anymore. No, not anymore, like before. Because I know when I get stuck, I will get to the community have my back, they will support me. So I see the whole process like value for money. I used to tell most of my colleagues, actually, get money and come to this course. Trust me, I can take you through the basics, but I want you to be part of the Papa Farm. Have a feel of it so we can grow together.
Exactly, dude. And this is the thing, right? Like, oh man, I love your energy, William. It's so contagious. We just got a question from somebody called Aadil Khan now. He says, are his courses worth it? So he's on the fence right now. He's debating on whether or not to jump in. What would you say to him?
Trust me, there's nowhere to go like to join Papa Farm, all right? Just jump into it, please. I did the same thing. I was just doing but I said, let me do it. And here I am. Shortest possible time, I'm telling you, shortest possible time. I have my own Play Store and Amazon. Can you imagine? This is amazing. I just want you to just jump on it and just keep try. And you will never regret this. Trust me. It's an amazing being with Papa Farm.
I love that, dude. I love that so much. And literally, Sara just commented saying, Sunny's way of teaching is unparalleled. It makes sense when he explains code. Would you agree with that?
Exactly. 100%.
Nice, dude. Nice. And 100%, I just saw a comment saying, if you're determined to put in the time, yes, I agree with that 100%. So remember, any course, community, or everything like that is great. Even the Papa Fam. But it's down to if you're willing to put in the effort as well, right? So we have amazing students like William who are literally going ahead and, pushing their boundaries, putting in that effort, waking up every day with the determination to kind of push, and kind of go further in React, the sort of tech stack, and go ahead and, build, like, for example, in the course, it doesn't say anywhere to go and build an app and put it on the Play Store. But William did that with the skills he learned, right? So that's what it's about. It's about getting so much passion and motivation from a community that it just takes you to these places where you get results, where you can push yourself. Dude, I love that so much. And thank you so much for jumping on, William. Honestly, really love you. Lovely
Thank
having
you,
on.
Sohail.
Appreciate you, dude, so much. Thank you so much, dude. Catch you in the next coaching call. Bye-bye. Nice.
Bye, Sohail.
William, guys, such an amazing student. Honestly, such an awesome guy. Very down to earth, and it's just, God, that's what we're about at the Papa Fam. Honestly, really, really awesome. Aadil says, I have built multiple full stack apps. I'm looking for advanced stuff. Okay, if you're looking for advanced stuff, then Diamond is 100% the way. We're literally doing GraphQL. We're doing loads of stuff around that side. Next.js is where I first introduced it into the Diamond community. That's where we pretty much go ahead and just like push your limits quite massively. So Avneesh, you're going to be coming on next. Let's see. Rosen says, hey, the winner's been announced. I'm going to be in touch with every single winner very soon. Me and Jay have to crunch the numbers. There are so many people who submitted. It's crazy. Okay. And Joshua says, wow, from Ghana presenting my country. Yes, there you go, dude. We're international in the Papa Fam. It's so much fun, dude. So let's go ahead and see. We got Avneesh calling. Okay, let's see what Avneesh has to say. What's up, Avneesh?
Hello.
Hey, dude. Avneesh, first question. How old are you?
13.
13 years old, guys. 13 years old. And he is let me just say this before Avneesh introduces himself. Avneesh is one of those developers who blew me away in terms of skill and passion. Like I remember we had a coaching call, and Avneesh said to me, he goes, I think I can make an app, which is, it's going to do something pretty great in the coaching calls. And he made a Q&A application. I know, was it Avneesh or was it Prashoon? Either way, you both are crushing it.
It was Prashoon.
Oh, it was Prashoon, but either way, Avneesh. I just
helped in the dashboard a bit.
That's it. Yeah, but he jumped in as well, helped him out. But yeah, loads of people are saying he's going to be awesome when he's older, especially for a 13-year-old. So Avneesh, I've done too much talking. You introduce yourself, and how much skill did you have before you came into the Papa Fam?
Before I jumped in, I knew a bit of HTML and CSS. I did not know JavaScript perfectly, but now when I'm inside, I can build my own apps without watching any tutorials. So that is great.
That's awesome, man. That's amazing. And Avneesh, what would you say is your favorite part about the Papa Fam and Zero to Full Stack Hero?
It is mostly about interacting. Like, if I have a question, I can just shout out like, I have this question, can you answer it? And many people will just answer that question for me.
Exactly. Awesome. And if you did the same thing in Stack Overflow, most of the time we'll be sitting there waiting, right? We'll be sitting there waiting for ages, and it just, we wouldn't get an answer. Loads of people are asking, what is the Papa Fam? This is the community that we've created. It's called Zero to Full Stack Hero. It is a link in the description if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Crowdcast, there is a button on the screen, and you can feel free to jump in. We have a massive sale on right now. Avneesh, what would you say to someone if they were sort of, if they have no coding experience at all, but they want to start coding?
Like, just jump in. There are many HTML basics in the modules. You can watch them, and later on go to React basics, and then you are ready to build your own websites that will look amazing.
Exactly, dude. That's it. Incredible stuff. Now, Avneesh, anything you want to share with your experience at all? This is your time to pretty much go ahead and say whatever you want to say about, whether it's or not, like your experience with the Papa Fam or anything like that. Go ahead and just speak freely, dude.
Yeah, these 5-day challenges are just amazing. The last one also, it was very fun, and I got to build many new things and learn. And this time also I built an e-commerce site for myself.
That's awesome, man. And I saw you did actually, you finished the homework, right, on day 4?
Yeah.
Guys, that's incredible, right? I know for a fact this was probably, Avneesh, would you agree when I say this is probably the trickiest challenge we've done
Yeah, the day 4 was very tricky, like installing the Stripe CLI and the webhook part was very tricky.
Yeah, exactly. But Avneesh, you did it, dude, which is incredible. You crushed it, and I'm super proud, man. I'm super proud. That's awesome to see. And thank you so much for coming on. Like honestly, it's quite a scary thing for to come onto a call in front of everyone and speak freely. But like here we are, you've killed it, and I do think you would absolutely crush it in success coaching calls. So I'm gonna definitely consider chucking you into that realm of things, and we can kind of move on that side. So that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to take any success coach calls as well.
Nice.
And thank
dude.
you for taking me in.
Thank you so much, Avneesh. I'll see you in the coaching call, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peace, dude.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Crazy stuff, guys. Such a cool, honestly, it's really awesome to see. Okay, we got the other youngster in now, Prashoon. Prashoon is even younger than Avneesh, and I think he's literally like I can't say no to Prashoon. I think Prashoon is 11, and then we're gonna wrap up after that, guys. No more after that. Okay, this would be the absolutely final one. But look at this. JM Ninja says, wow, you're so young and already such a good developer. Keep going, man. JM, what you were about to bring on now as well. So Avneesh and Prashoon are good friends. I'm going to go ahead and give Prashoon a call. Crazy developer, honestly. Really awesome developer. Let's go ahead and check out. What's up, Prashoon? Let's see if the
Hi, Sunny.
Is the camera loading?
Just a second.
Oh, what's up,
can you
Prashoon? Now we can see you. Hey, dude. Good to see you.
Hi, Sunny.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing amazing, Sunny. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, dude. So how old are you, Prashoon? Let everyone know how old are you and what's your background in coding?
So I am 12 years old, and last time in the lockdown, I started coding.
Yeah.
First, I started with the basics like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Yeah.
Then I saw your videos, the clone videos which were there. So my first clone was the Amazon clone which was there. So you had done it in the CP channel which was there.
Yep.
And I got a lot of value from it. Initially, to be honest, in the first one, I didn't understand a lot of things. And to be honest, I even didn't know JavaScript during that time. So like I directly jumped from HTML and CSS to React.JS.
Nice.
Then I learned JavaScript, and then it was much easier for me to understand. And then first I used to just see like your videos, and then I used to make the clones. At that time I used to like be very happy with that. But now like I was doing the Twitter clone.
Yeah.
During that time I learned a lot about Flexbox. So my designing skills were okayish. So I even added some more features which were there. I added authentication in that video. You had not covered it actually, so I thought I'll do it on my own.
Nice.
So yeah.
That's awesome, man. I love to see that. I see EW just dropped a wicked comment. He goes, Sunny is training the future CEOs, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Prashoon and Avneesh, guys, you heard it here first. They're going to be future CEOs, and this is insane, right? But yeah, amazing to have you on here, Prashoon. Prashoon, what would you say to someone? Okay, what's your favorite part about the community?
It's like there are many people which you can interact with, and they even say that it's not like in the current world which is there, it's not just enough to be a great developer. You even need the skill of networking.
Yeah.
So that you can like collaborate with other developers and build amazing applications which are there. So this community is amazing, the Papa fam which is there. Like whenever I ask questions, I get responses. I see people helping each other. When I ask someone that can we build something, every time they agree. So that's great about the community which is there.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, Prashoon, for jumping in. I completely just saw your name and I was like, I can't say no to Prashoon, killer developer. And guys, also I want to mention, I was running a coaching call and we had a problem where we got quite a few questions, right? So Prashoon took it out of he took that problem and he went ahead and developed an app, right? Which is a Q&A style app, real-time Q&A style app. And then he had I think I even had a login process and everything. And then we used it inside the coaching calls, right? So that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's so fun. And it makes the coaching calls a lot more optimized and sort of efficient. And yeah, it's honestly really, really proud of you, dude. And I think you need to keep on going with that energy, because you're going to take it so far if you carry on at this pace. Because I mean, like 12 years old, guys, I'm crushing at the moment. I don't know what I was doing at 12. I definitely wasn't coding, but this is what I love to see.
Thank you, Sunny. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And you have
yeah.
a lot of things like you actually gave me the confidence of building applications on my own, websites on my own with React.js.
That's
And
amazing, man.
I
That's
just
amazing.
want to thank you.
You're absolutely welcome, dude. Thank you for being such an awesome member in the community, being so active all the time, answering questions all the time. I see you in Slack. You know, someone comes up with a question, Prashoon's in there, see his little pictures pop up. And that's what the community is about. So amazing stuff, dude. And I will see you in the next coaching call. Thank you so much for jumping on, dude.
Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Sunny, for having me.
Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye. Guys, Prashoon, crazy good coder. Honestly, like it's just so like motivating to see that, right? Like when you see, I mean, I really don't know what I was doing at that age, but like I definitely wasn't coding. And I just think it's amazing that people can, you know, they like, it's so young and they can crush it. And guys, these guys are absolutely not something to be compared against because they're like, you know, like, oh, they're not as good developers because they're young. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm not even saying, I confidently say these youngsters are killing it, and they learned like inside the community, and they are absolutely like on par with some of the crazy good developers that I have worked with in my adult career. So that's insane, right? Let's just go ahead and check this out. We got Sith Phone says, hello, we'd just like to thank you for all your tutorials. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, dude, for checking in. And we also have Angelino, who said, nice man, greetings from Belgium. What's up, dude? Good to see you here. And he said, 12 years old. Nice. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Honestly, really, really amazing stuff. And Amish says, I was not aware so many young developers are here. Yeah, we have loads. We have honestly all ages inside the community. And honestly, it's just really, really nice to see this. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Jay Menaka says the link is not working. So go ahead and check that one out. But guys, I want to mention that the exclusive sale that is currently running right now is only going to be active for a short few minutes more. And then we are going to go ahead and wrap up. Okay, so the coupon codes that we have available left are 25 off. And we have Papa 15 off for £15 off and £25 off respectively. So if you can't, if the link is not working for some reason, people are saying it's not working, Jay, just double check. But all you need to do is add Papa 25 off at checkout to go ahead and get that 25% off or £25 off your order. Okay, so we have platinum, we have diamond. If you simply go ahead and click join sale price, there'll be a coupon code where you can enter it and you can go ahead and pop that in. Okay, so I want to go ahead and give a nice warm welcome to a few new members who have just joined in, guys. We had Brandon, Joe, we have Yap Yet Qiang, who we spoke to earlier, Udeep, Michael, Miss Chan, Abdul, Mark, Akil, Giovanni, Royce, Themba, Jana, Worthy, I think it's Worthyson, Jana, Patrick Tunas, what's up, Dominic, I think it is. And then we have a few more. We have Gideon, we have Kofi. Yeah, it's just crazy stuff, guys. And then I have a few more there as well. That's just wow. Like I didn't expect the sort of, you know, the love and craziness that we have. But yeah, guys, if anyone's on the fence right now, the sale is live. In fact, let me go ahead and actually speak to Jay right now. So Jay, I think we got a few emails in for people wanting to take advantage of the sale, but we can't actually, you know, like go ahead, and we weren't going to extend it originally, but I think we've got such a high demand for the sale to even extend it. I'm going to go ahead and see what the demand is. Let me know in the comments right now if it would benefit you by extending this sale for a few more days, right? So maybe a few more days, maybe a week we could extend it to. But if that helps everyone out, then I will definitely go ahead and do that. just to go ahead and help you guys out. Yap Yet Qiang says the content is so fire. Hell yeah, dude. This is awesome, guys. So if you're watching right now, there is a chance that it will be extended. So check out papareact.com to go ahead and get your discount. If we do extend it, it's going to be for a week max, I think. That's what we may do. And then we're going to go ahead and see what's happening. But guys, awesome challenge. It's been incredible. This has been your boy, Papa React. And in this challenge, we did an amazing 5-day Amazon challenge, okay? So we literally went ahead, and FAJC says, Sunny, extended this for a week, dude. So I might do that, dude. I might do that. So stay tuned on Papa React. Anyone who turned up today as well, I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys an exclusive little coupon code to help you guys out. And yeah, guys, this has been absolutely incredible. This is what we built. We had the ability to add items to the basket. Rivant says, is there any other way to pay other than PayPal? So you can use PayPal, you can use a direct card, or if you've got crypto, we do accept cryptocurrency, but you're gonna have to email us. So you can email us at papareact.team@gmail.com, okay? So go ahead and email us. Conrad says, yes, extend for a week. Aftab says, yes, extend it. Okay, you guys heard it here first. So I guess we're going to be extending the sale for 7 days, guys. We're going to extend it for 7 days just for you guys, so you guys can feel free to jump in, leverage those prices. And then, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, right? We're going to see where we go. And after that, I'm locking the doors up because I'm going to focus on the course itself and deliver the best content I could have ever done for you guys. So that way we can absolutely crush it together, guys. This has been amazing. It's your boy, Papa React, signing off. Right, and like I said, we built this awesome Amazon clone. It had a full sign-in, sign-out check functionality, ability to pay for things. So you can go ahead and, you know, have a full checkout flow. And we are going to go ahead, and if I haven't already announced it, we are going to announce the winners very, very soon. Okay, so stay tuned for your inboxes, and we'll go ahead and drop a massive newsletter out for the fantastic winners. And guys, it's been so much fun. It's been amazing to have everyone on here right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to open up my YouTube so that way I can see how amazing this stream has been by the time we finish off. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open right now. And again, if you're watching this on a replay, drop a comment, hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, I already got a question of when is the next, you know, when is the next video? Guys, give me a chance, okay? Give me a chance. I'm gonna go ahead. We just did 5 intense days, so I'm gonna go ahead and see. We need to do a lot of wrap up work to get this wrapped up and then finish. We've got Shika says, man, I would love to join. My pocket doesn't support. Don't worry, dude. Just try and grab the the massive discounts we're offering right now. And Razul says, amazing day. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you so much. Angelino says, I will watch in the replay, Sunny. Amazing stuff, dude. Make sure, Angelino, if you are on the fence, jump in, because this is going to be literally a sale that we won't bring back. So, because literally it's just getting bigger and bigger. Okay. Mahmoud says, you changed my life. Thanks from Syria. I love that, dude. Appreciate you so much. And again, all you want to do, guys, if you want to join in, we have full stack training, weekly coaching calls, exclusive Slack community. You know how we do it. Incredible stuff, guys. So yeah, I'm going to be your instructor during this course, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, I'm going to send out an email for everyone to go ahead and enjoy the Papa Fam playlist, and you guys can feel free. Remember, that was a present to all of you to go ahead and, you can code with that right now. This is one of the songs from the Papa Fam playlist. I'm going to end it off with a nice little finish one. Let's go ahead and do, I have a favorite here. I actually have this one. This one's pretty good. Okay. This one's pretty nice, I think. Oh no, this one's pretty good. Sorry guys, I'm getting carried away in the playlist. Part of me doesn't want to leave. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up button if you're new. And yeah, this is going to go ahead, and Comrade says, I'm going to definitely be working on completing the Amazon. I was busy with another project at the time. Amazing stuff. FOG says, you changed my life too, brother, from Zambia. That's what I'm talking about. Marty says, thank you for all the hard work you guys put in to deliver this build. I've learned so much in the past few days. Amazing stuff. Mohib, bye, Sunny. Appreciate you guys so much. Your boy Papa React signing out. And yeah, I'm going to end it on a high, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. We did it, guys.